Hello, everybody, and welcome to extremely awkward silence, because the second I open up the game, it's going to go straight into a cutscene, and I'm not sure if I close the game, if it's going to...
Did someone say silence?
Or... Yeah.
Hello, everyone.
The Switch home menu needs some obnoxious home music. That's what it needs.
Or some themes.
Mm-hmm. Like a PlayStation, or just have like a... You know what was a good startup sound? The Dreamcast. That had
The Dreamcast.
That had a good startup sound where it was like something like that. It was like the little dot that bounced across the screen. I had a Dreamcast for like... That was the first console that we ever had that like I was like, can we get this? And then for some reason, not for some reason, I remember exactly why. We sold it fairly soon after, like after just a few years, because of the GameCube. So, yeah. Had a Dreamcast for a while. Dreamcast was cool, but long gone now.
Yeah.
The Switch does need a remix of the Wii Shop channel.
And his stalwart allies prove their mettle against the realm's fiercest warriors before finally facing Sir Maxwell.
Sir Sexwell, how could I forget?
I was about to say, hey, we can see this word correctly this time because it's not so late, but I was wrong.
Though beaten in the end, Serenoa's courageous display impresses itself upon all in attendance. Any doubts concerning House Wolfort's martial might are put to rest.
Cool, I know I was there.
Thus marks an end to the tourney and the festivities as a whole. With the spirit of harmony in their hearts, the delegates of each nation make preparations for their return voyages.
Part 1.
This game taught me why most epic poems start in medias res. I don't know, Drayson. I think that Beowulf would have been better if we had Beowulf just sort of sitting around talking exposition for 500 pages before Grendel shows up.
Seeing our honored guests off shall be your last lordly duty this day. Now, I remind you.
It is not to be taken lightly. Worry not, Benedict. They shall be sent off with all the pomp they deserve.
You take to your new role well, Lord Serenoa.
I really want to know what direction Serenoa's actor was given.
You have the time.
Because it had to have been something. The actor had to have been told something, and I want to know what it was.
May we never meet again.
Thank you for such a productive use of our valuable time. I do so love interminable speeches and watching brutes play at war. Truly, the spirit of Glenbrook was on display for all to see. Oh, but I should watch my tongue. Wouldn't want her to go whimpering to brother.
Whimpering to brother? That had very 90s
Pay my fool cousin no mind.
anime vibes.
We have work to do.
Like some anime dubs like Inuyasha, where they'll just pause awkwardly to try to match it with the lip mouth.
This was a fruitful day for all in attendance.
Oh wow, I can't even remember that.
I am glad to hear you say so, General of Laura.
Isn't that the dude whose ass we just destroyed?
Yeah, did we kill them? Or maybe it's like Pokemon and they just fainted.
I can't believe we lost.
Yeah, I think that was like...
supposed to be one of Hyzet's greatest warriors.
Our foe was a worthy one. It would be an honor to cross blades again someday.
It really wouldn't. I don't want to fight that guy again. That guy was tough on a bigger map with like competent... Actually...
On a good map.
Yeah.
Of course, Minister.
He's kind of busted though, because the dude was like immune to blindness,
everything,
and poison, and rage and fury.
You'll find your boats are laden with a bounty of Glenbrook's finest wares and victuals.
That voice coming out of that face. Like, this dude definitely looks like so cartoonishly evil.
King Regna asks that you eat and drink your fill, and toast to our three nations' newfound alliance.
More of that swill you call wine? I suppose I could force myself to partake.
Your king honors us with his generosity. We shall present these as offerings to the goddess of salt. The Hierophant, too, will no doubt be overjoyed.
No dong jokes yet. Cooley. We haven't talked about wieners today. We'll get there at some point, though, whenever the exposition starts to get heavy and thick.
Yeah.
We did make one Sir Sexwell joke, though. It wasn't even a joke. I just said it.
Yeah, that's not
because I forgot about. I forgot about it. That's just yeah.
If it is His Majesty's wish, it is a duty I will gladly accept. But there
No
are
triangles
two
yet,
vessels and
Yakadafi.
only one of me. Did King Regna say which of our honored guests I should accompany?
Okay, the music kind of nice though, right here.
That decision to you.
The music carries the game.
Lord Folks, as representative of another of Glenbrook's high houses, will board the ship you do not.
And why was House Tellior not given this honor? Last I knew, our kingdom had 3 high houses, not 2.
Three houses. Damn, that's innovation right there. Before you know it, they're gonna have 3 hopes too.
Good show at the tourney, Lord Serenoa. You truly are your father's son. The king has seen fit to leave this decision in your hands, and I shall not gainsay his wisdom.
A lord must be worldly as well as wise. I trust you will conduct yourself as befits the lord of a high house.
Thank you, Sir Maxwell, Lord Folks.
Sword locked. I did not have any issues keeping
The king has entrusted this decision to you.
the healer alive. What's her name? Glenn Beck, something like that. When I realized she could heal herself, it stopped being an issue.
But she can also attack.
And for what reason?
So I can see how you could get greedy.
We are friendly with both nations now, so neither choice will earn his ire. That said,
Imagine you could actually attack with saves in Radiant Dawn.
may change going forward.
Like, you could opt to do it instead of heal.
The choice you make will
Yeah.
have an effect on our
Or
own
just
house's
counterattack, that would be so
relationship
fun.
with the nation you choose.
I understand. This requires careful consideration. Benedict, gather the others. I would hear their opinions on the matter.
Oh, do we really have to hear their opinions on the matter? Can we just ask the scales of conviction? Like, if you're gonna ask an inanimate object at the end of the day, why even ask other people what they think?
Not wrong.
Tavern is now available at the encampment. Oh, so we can get like wasted and sundry shop.
Yeah.
Cool. So we could buy.
They know we
items
need to be that to enjoy the game.
Yeah. How's the zoom out? Okay, no side quests. People were upset when I missed that one side quest, but I don't know if they really were.
I'm not upset.
Well, I don't know. I mean, it could have been a good cutscene.
Oh, you can counterattack in Radiant Dawn with 0 might, but some staves have 100% crit, so...
Tis no small matter either.
You never know.
Indeed, but I needn't face it alone. I would ask each of you where you think we should go and why. State your case before the scales of conviction. Then we shall decide our destination.
We take a vote and the consensus determines our action. Is that it?
That is correct. So long as my allies walk by my side, their opinions carry equal weight to mine. Such is the way of House Wolford.
And considering the fact that way back in the
As Lord, I
medieval
shall bear the weight
times,
of
I don't know if it was
consequence for the
medieval,
Scales' decision,
actually, because I forget the
whatsoever they
year.
may be.
When they were sticking like dead bodies of popes
You are
on
more
trial and
serious than
stuff. I mean, it doesn't surprise me that people at this time would be like, make your case.
He
Not to me, though.
understands what it
To this
means to
thing.
be lord of his house.
Well, I hope you have room for a stowaway, because I'm going to. In secret, of course. I trust the new Lord Wolfort will handle the ponderous negotiations and diplomacy with grace.
Your Highness, you cannot be...
You may stay ashore if you wish, Huette.
You know I cannot allow that. If you insist on going, then I shall attend you.
Well then.
The tavern is a place you can do random brawls at? Oh, hell yeah. That's actually awesome. We can get into bar fights to level up.
On good maps, probably.
Seems fate has conspired to bring balance to our
I hope it's not just a square.
It's probably just a square.
How curious.
But if it's a bar, at least then it like makes sense. It was fun.
I see it as a sign that the heavens
Well, you could put in chairs as obstacles or something.
Yeah.
You are ever the optimist, my friend.
Shall we proceed, my lord? 1 coin, 1 vote.
Very well. I would hear each of your thoughts on the matter in turn. Then you shall place your coin upon the scales of conviction and illuminate the road ahead.
Okay, I see what he's doing. The way he worded it was really weird. Serenoa talked about it like the scale itself was conscious and was going to make the decision. Like, he could have just been like, we'll vote. And we just have this procedure where we do it on this scale. I was expecting the scale to start talking to him.
Yeah.
Ace Frost or Hyzand. With
Maybe
that,
just
we
throw
have time
some
to visit
dice.
both. Although I may not have my own token of conviction, it is my duty to lend an ear to their arguments. An honest exchange of opinions will hopefully lead to a decision that satisfies all who vote. Well, you know what? Hope springs eternal and all that. The path of the story will be determined by the consensus of your party as played out through voting scenes. Each of your allies will cast their vote according to his or her own conviction. As the player, you will be bound to the decision of the majority. Okay, this is interesting because this is like, this sort of feels like we're going in like a Radiant Historia direction in terms of how the story breaks apart, but instead of it being a, you know, like a bunch of paths that you can keep testing around and moving around in, it's going to be you can just eat shit. Before voting commences, you may attempt to persuade the others to change their mind. Whether or not your attempt succeeds will only be revealed when the votes are cast. The strength of Serenoa's convictions will affect the chances of success. The key to winning over your party is gathering the necessary information beforehand. That information may not always be found in the same room where the votes are cast, so be proactive in talking to everyone you meet on your journey. This is actually a really cool mechanic.
I would praise that mechanic in almost every other game.
Oh, I actually think here it might really work. So, wow. So wait, is the vote is straight up 50-50 right now with, is that Anna at the bottom there? Anna doesn't. Yeah. Anna's undecided. So let's go rig this election.
Couldn't we just cast our own vote and just decide it? Pretty much. Or did it not count?
I don't think it said we don't get to vote. We just get to persuade others.
True. Oh yeah, true. Never mind.
Little Wolfort, I know your position as head of your house comes with many responsibilities. But being party to Roland's fancies is not one of them. I hope you understand that. Okay, let's develop our convictions. And I'm actually... One thing that I like here is that the conviction isn't just labeled here. We have to answer what we want to answer, and then we just get whatever points and whatever we want to get.
Yeah.
I imagine on repeat playthroughs there's obviously a lot of metagaming where we're gonna know, like, this is utility, this is liberty, this is whatever.
But for now it's a personality test.
Yes. Roland is doing what he can for the kingdom in his own way. As his older brother, I'm sure you can see that. Because, like, I'm like cut between, like, trying to roleplay as Serenoa, which I guess I can't do because he's a pool noodle of a character. Like, he has zero personality. I appreciate your concern, Prince Franny, and hope that you and I can be friends as well, just like our Fuck that. I'm gonna go with the top one. I'm not friends. I wish the solution were so simple, but neither king nor kingdom is perfect. Even so, why would you choose the path that leads... Why would he choose the path that leads to his own surfering? It seems I misjudge you, Prince Franny. You worry a lot more for Roland than I had thought. Worry? There's no cure for foolishness, so why would I waste my worries on him? Nani?
Nani?
It's not like I like you or something. King Ragna expects great things of you, Lord Serenoa. If there is anything I can do to be of service, simply say the word. Is this a conviction thing? This one's weird if this is a conviction one, because this is just asking questions. I should like to learn more about the holy state of Hyzant. I know they lay claim to the source, and thus all Morzelia's salt. I should like to know more about Frederica's home. I hear the Grand Duchy of Acefrost is known for his views on freedom. And I should like to hear more about our home on Glenbrook. I tell you, that doesn't make it sound good, that middle one. If somebody says they're very well known for their views on freedom, that does not make it sound like it's a good one. That sounds like you're skirting around the issue. I should like to hear more about our home in Glenbrook. Are there any problems I should be aware of? Okay, the question you choose to ask first is a conviction thing. I guess that makes sense in a weird way. It's like, because it's what you prioritize. What knowledge do you want to know above all else? But of course, so I fucked up there. I was just about to go through them in order, so I thought I could get an answer to all of them.
Oh.
Your curiosity is only natural, seeing as your Demesne shares border with the holy state itself. I keep mispronouncing that word, I am sure. Hyzant is a very devoted nation that reveres the goddess of salt and her teaching. The goddess of salt. That's just funny for outside the game reasons. The citizens are her followers, and they are led by her oracle, the Hierophant, along with the rest of the Saintly Seven. Hyzant itself is mostly a desert wasteland, with the exception of the source. They claim complete ownership over the salt within it, declaring it to be a divine boon from the goddess, therefore making it Norzelia's most wealthy and powerful nation. I heard that the people there enjoy peaceful and prosperous lives. You heard right, but appearances can be deceiving. As you may already know, it is probably best not to take a Roseland like Lady Federica should you choose to go to Hyzant. Pray forgive me. I forgot something myself. I hope my foolish ramblings have not clouded your judgment. The decision is yours to make, Lord Serenoa, and I am sure you will choose most wisely.
I feel like the voice acting got better.
It's pronounced domain, but I like Desmany better. I've never seen that word, I'm gonna be honest. Or maybe I've seen it, but like nowhere that I had to actually have it pronounced or heard it pronounced, potentially. Ladders? Oh
what? My god.
Yes. Can I kick on ladders? That's what I want to do. Okay.
Lord Serenoa.
Just waiting for the shortcuts. Kicking ladders down.
Oh man, if levels in this game get so big that they become like Souls levels, that will be absurd. However, this is only hearsay. I mean to judge them for myself. Okay, so we can talk to anybody and try to persuade them, not just the people who are undecided. So I have great interest in seeing how Acefrost soldiers train, begin persuasion. I like how our persuasion is Hua here's like, I want to see how they train, and my persuasion is, I want to go to the other place. Man, let's try it though. What about it appeals to you? Oh, okay.
Oh.
I wish to see how their touted equality works in practice. For now, it is only words to me, and I would like to visit the source. There is nothing else in the world. I don't know. I'm trying to get in the head of like what would persuade someone that wants to train. Or that wants to see training. They're probably not interested in the politicking of stuff, and they probably don't give a fuck about a salt mine. So I don't think
There's
either of these are
nothing
gonna
else
work.
like it.
Yeah, there is.
There's only
is
one
true.
chance. You can always watch
This is
people
it for
train.
now.
But
That being said, if there's any time to take a break, it would be now. Even the King's Guard must make time
Okay.
for themselves. Thank you, my lord. I suppose there might be some there. Hewitt is deep in thought. Oh, shit. I'm just persuading people. I don't even know what I want, to be fair. I'm shit. Okay, maybe I want to go to... Like, Hyzanth, they got salt. They got the salt goddess. That sounds pretty cool. But
Yeah.
Ace Frost is like sounds kind of cold. And I just bought a nice jacket, so... I want to kind of break that one out, so... Wait a minute. Let me go back and see if... Dang. Did they say,
say what?
Did they say it's best to not bring someone like Frederica to Hyzanth, or is it best to not bring her to Ace Frost? I'm pretty sure they said not to bring her to Hyzanth. And she wants
No
to
idea.
go there. That's kind of sad.
Hello.
She's gonna get fucked up. They're gonna make fun of her hair.
I stand with pink hair.
Yeah. Oh, I do too, but... because I'm sure there's gonna be... I already know there's gonna be annoying, like... I'm gonna roleplay Serenoa as an internet bro, and I'm just gonna make everyone undecided. I don't even have, like, an opinion, bro. I'm just gonna, like, throw it into chaos. So, like, if I find Anna, where's Anna? Is this...
Say.
No, that's Roland.
Close enough.
Yeah, it's kind of tough to see who's who,
Lord Serenoa.
because I'm not used to them yet in these little, like,
Yeah.
overworld things.
Yeah, because we never play.
Yeah, they're gonna call her a descendant of Mal. Still, I'd like to hear your thoughts on the matter. I mean, in actuality, I'd probably rather go to Ace Frost, to be fair. And I just took one of the Ace Frost people out, so... you know what? They say Ace Frost is the nation of iron and ice. What about it appeals to you? Hey, I got that piece of information. I heard a story of a smuggler pursued by Ace Frost military. I'd like to hear more of the story and what his crimes were to deserve such a grave response. Hey, at least that's interesting.
Yeah.
Must have been a bold crime indeed. I wonder.
What was your crime? Act twice.
Okay. Act twice. It is criminal how good that skill is. Anything before I commence this vote, I want to get some items or something. Like, gosh, have some sparkly bits for me. All right, let's commence this vote. Let's see what people do.
It is time to cast our votes. Do we journey to the Grand Duchy of Esfrost, or the Holy State of Hyzanth? Approach the scales of conviction with your token at the ready.
You have my vote.
Wherever the Lord goes, I follow. That is... We don't get a vote,
I
though.
changed my
so-
mind.
Oh, gosh. I think I might have...
The scales of conviction will illuminate the path we've chosen.
You're just an agent of chaos.
Yeah, that's just a lot of unnecessary steps. They could just put the coins on the side that they want. No, we're going to Hyzant. Fuck.
The way forward is decided.
Hilarious.
Wait, I thought she said she changed her mind. Oh, whatever.
We journey to Hyzant.
Oh wait, she did because she wanted to go to Frost originally. Okay. Well, hey, look, that's a good role-playing moment right there, being an incompetent leader that fucks up your own election you're trying to rig.
The holy state of Hyzant. Whether or not it proves to be the right choice will
what a good
depend on
game.
our actions. I trust in you all.
We are ready to set sail, Lord Patriot.
Very good, my lord. When you pay respects to the Holy One and the Saintly Seven, remember that you do so on behalf of our king.
Lord Serenoa, we are honored that you would choose to grace our nation with your presence. That said,
He didn't
I must
choose.
offer you a warning as well.
It may be in Lady Frederica's best interests to remain here in Glenbrook. I fear there may be some complications were she to come to Hyzant.
Huh? She is half-sister to the Archduke and my betrothed besides. What complications could there possibly be?
None, if I had any say in it. However, the matter is more delicate than that.
Your lady's hair would draw attention. Unfortunately, none of it favorable.
My mother's hair. The pink locks of the Roselle. Mother once told me of how her
Nice.
people
Thunderstorm,
fled
let's
Hyzant.
go.
Then you know how
I'm
the
jealous.
Roselle are viewed in our nation.
But except
How the
you actually
gospel
get a
of the
lightning.
goddess regards them as sinners. Yes, I do. But I am from Frost, and I assure
Why didn't I
you
try to
have
talk to the other
committed no
people? I mean,
sins.
I'm not that passionate about this decision. Also, I fucked up and I'm
course, my
stupid.
lady. Very well then. I will do all in my power
In
to
the end,
see
it
your
wouldn't even
visit
have
is a
mattered.
pleasant one.
In the end, it doesn't even matter. I'm playing with a light bulb right now. That's probably dangerous if this thing explodes in my hand.
Thank you. Pray forgive my outburst.
You've no need to apologize. Still, I must ask, are you certain?
I must go. I would see with my own eyes. See where and how my mother and her people suffered.
Save your game. Fuck, where's my controller? Oh, there it is. It's right in front of me the whole time. All right, let's go see. I'm curious how visiting this other country is going to result in a big fight. Because it's obviously going to, because we're going to have gameplay at some point.
Escorts their esteemed guests
That's what you think.
Yeah.
beyond the forest and over the mountains to a vast sand-swept land. Before long, a grand wall of stone rises before them. Known as the goddess's shield, behind it lies the source, Noselia's only supply of salt. Upon the lake shores of the source towers a giant likeness of the goddess, ever watching over the flourishing city and the palace below. This is the holy state of Hyzant.
That's wild that they have an entire world where salt is all... Like, there's got to be a little bit of salt somewhere else. There's just got to be.
No, that would be inconvenient for the plot.
I feel like Hyzant here is pulling some shit. They're either
Maybe in
pulling
an
some
ancient
shit...
fort they destroyed every other
I'd
salt
heard
deposit.
tales of the goddess's
or something.
shield, but its grandeur surpasses even my imagination.
Salt generation.
It's grandeur. It's a grandeur. Like fades into the background. This shit ain't even a real castle.
You might fare better, Lord.
Look at the left side of it. Staring over here like this is awe-inspiring. Must be the heat
think
getting to me.
penetrating these walls would be nigh impossible.
A most courteous answer. I should have expected as much.
What's that sound?
Hell yeah. That's thunder. I don't know if it got picked up on the mic.
No.
Everyone just... This is the most awkward thing I've ever seen.
What?
Could this be?
Mind control?
Okay,
Prayer?
I was looking away at the thunder and I thought they were stopping and looking over at Frederica. That's what I thought was going on for a second.
Is this the hour of worship?
There's also a lot of lightning coming through the windows, so I'm like...
Indeed.
My entire vision gets filled up with
Byzantines offer
flashing
their
light
prayers
for
up to the goddess's
periodic
statue every
moments.
day. They thank her for her blessing, for bestowing us with the source, from which all Norzalia's salt is harvested.
To see every citizen pray is astonishing.
The goddess truly is at the center of all Hyzant, just as the stories say.
Even so, are there none who'd use this time of worship to rob their fellow citizens?
There are none so misguided among the goddess's believers.
All Hyzantians are guaranteed food, clothing, and shelter. The holy state has done everything in its power to eliminate poverty and ensure equality. As a result, no one envies others or craves riches for selfish reasons.
Sure.
Certainly, if everyone were equal, there would be naught to fight about.
But achieving absolute equality is impossible.
The words of an unbeliever. The goddess showers her blessings fairly upon all who follow her teachings.
Fuck, where's my tissues?
Before we visit the Hierophant, there is one thing
I got a little bit of
tell you about
allergies.
Lady Frederica.
Okay.
Under normal circumstances, the head of our nation would not permit an audience with one of Rosellan extract. We have explained the circumstances, however, and she has been granted special permission to enter the palace as an envoy.
That said, we would ask that Lady Frederica remain silent before the
Everyone's
Holy One.
equal. That's a good point, Drayson.
Silent. Why?
I reiterate that typically she would not be so much as allowed to attend. We ask for your understanding of our creed.
You mean to treat one of Glenbrook's delegates as if she weren't even there?
Prince Roland, you are here in secret. It would not do for you to gainsay another nation's religious creed. I have no objections.
My apologies.
You needn't apologize. Let us do what we came here for.
We appreciate your understanding. Now then, let us show you to the palace.
That is where the Hierophant resides.
The Hierophant imparts us with the goddess's divine messages. None are allowed to look upon the Holy One's face. None save Minister Edor, who conveys their divine words to us.
Camcell here's kind of
Pardon
got a
our
sweet
intrusion.
voice.
Lord
Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Glenbrook has escorted us home on behalf of King Regner.
The Hierophant speaks to you. Serenoa Walford, We thank you for your gracious gesture. We are overjoyed and humbled that you have chosen to grace our nation with your presence.
I am unworthy of such high praise, but honored nonetheless.
House Wolfort and Hyzant have shared a deep bond ever since the Sultan War. On behalf of the Saintly Seven, it is my wish that our friendship will be as strong as it was with your Lord Father.
But of course, I strive to one day measure up to his greatness.
You will also, in time, succeed Lord Simon as advisor to the mining venture, I hear. The Hierophant would hear your true thoughts on the endeavor.
Do we want peace? I want gameplay.
I think it was a significant step toward peace between the three nations. I think it's a valuable endeavor that will fairly profit everyone, and I fear the intentions of the three nations are not aligned. I sense a storm brewing on the horizon. I mean, I do, but like, I don't know if that's because I like legitimately see it, or if it's because I know the shit's gonna happen, because there's a plot.
I fear the intentions of the three nations are not aligned. I sense a storm is brewing on the horizon.
Lord Serenoa, is that not a slight to our efforts in this endeavor?
Yes, it is.
Even so, I will not deny my curiosity. Pray, tell us more.
While we may indeed be working together, our motives differ. There's no disputing that. But we must accept that reality and join hands if we truly wish to.
I forgot
enrich our
Valkyria
nations.
Chronicles was about hair racism. It's been a while since I played that.
Oh, it
I
is.
see.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
So you believe in freedom and competition. However, in such a world, only the strong will thrive and the weak will weep.
Even so,
Lord Serenoa, the Holy One wishes for peace and equality across all Norzelia. It is our hope that you will trust in the Holy State's good intentions.
of course.
The goddess always watches over those who believe in her. May you all receive her divine protection.
I apologize for visiting you in secret. There's something I must ask you. I have heard that the people of Hyzant live in equality. They say the goddess showers blessings upon those who follow her teachings. But is that the only reason?
Oh, a studious one you are, Prince Roland. King Regna has raised you well. Of course, the goddess's teachings are at the core of the equality our citizens enjoy. But there are many measures taken by the Holy State to ensure the happiness of our people.
Minister Lila's Ministry of Medicine, which dedicates itself to the study of preserving life, is another example of this. The results of their research have allowed many people to overcome illness and injury and live long, healthy lives.
Fascinating. I would like to hear more about Hyzant's medical discoveries.
I see we managed to pique your interest. Minister Lila, I leave our guests in your capable hands. Pray, show them around the ministry and let them admire Hyzant's pursuit of life and magic.
No. This does not feel right. I don't trust Hyzant even for like a little bitty second. Or I guess I should say I don't trust their government for even a little bitty second, because they're sitting here talking all this shit about we are all in absolute equality. And no, you can't have that salt, and no,
Brother,
you have pink
where's
hair, so
Roland?
go away.
I've yet to see him today.
Trust no one.
And you shan't, for he has left. Took it upon himself to join the mission abroad.
He did? I see.
Again, prioritizing his personal wishes above his station. Is there no end to his selfishness?
You haven't any love for him, have you?
Love. I would rather think of him as little as humanly possible.
How can you
Screw the rules, you have pink hair.
Royal family, and our duty is to the crown above all. Do not look to Roland for inspiration if you wish to carry yourself in a manner befitting your station, dear Cordelia.
I don't really understand the need to have to click on like new cutscenes though. That's the one thing that's kind of getting me here, is that it feels like forced interaction to make you feel like you're playing more than what you really are.
It is. It is. It's a classic trick.
Be that as it may, is her kind even allowed to enter our halls?
I can only assume she received special permission, since Minister Lila's showing her around.
Ironic, considering the wishes of us researchers are hardly ever granted.
What a splendid facility you have here. I can see why your nation excels in the medical arts.
Normally, only ministry staff are allowed in. Having outsiders view our work is unprecedented.
We cannot thank you enough for your generosity.
If I heard correctly, it sounds like you are researching life itself.
That we are. In order to cure illnesses and injuries, we must set our sights high.
Even illnesses deemed uncurable in other nations?
There is no miracle panacea in this world, but we like to think nothing is impossible.
Wonderful. And would you be willing to share those results with others, should you achieve them?
If you believe in the goddess's teachings, yes. At least, that is what I would expect the Holy One to say.
Minister Lila, the preparations for the experiment are complete.
My apologies, but I must get back to work. You are free to take a look around. However, I ask you to not enter the restricted areas.
Oh, then you know straight where we're going. I'm gonna steal all the items. I'm gonna be stealing all the medicine bottles, and cough syrup, and whatever they got in here.
Nor anywhere in Hyzant. And of course, when people are forced to adhere to teachings, there are some who will resist.
Who might you be?
Just a researcher, nothing more.
What was his problem?
I don't know. I love he comes in. Nothing is free anyway. At this point, I'm surprised Sarah Noah didn't look at the healthcare facility here and just immediately be like, "But how are you going to pay for
it?" Magic, salt, equality, and peace.
Yeah. How are
and
you?
Blessings.
How are you faring, Frederica? Better than before, thank you. But I should like to rest in the shade for a spell. But of course, rest as long as you like. I should take a moment to get to know the city. Merchants. Hey, okay. Interesting. Let's go. Steal things first of all. Recovery pellet. I wonder if we get pieces of information from generic NPCs or if they have to be from like named unique characters, I wonder. Let's enter the ministry later. I am curious, but From the source of the shield and the thriving city between them, I can scarcely decide what has me most impressed. I can only imagine the people feel the same way, judging by the smiles on their faces. Have you seen the great big wall around the city? That's called the Goddess's Shield. It protects us and the salt from any who would do us harm. Okay, is this the merchant here? Can we spend our kudos on him some shit? What do we got? Firestone, Ice Stone, Thunderstone, Windstone. That's not a Pokemon item. Windstone, as far as I know. Fiber Emblem. That's a Drunk Emblem throwback. That's a lot of money.
Yeah. How many uses do they have even?
Actually, I don't. Did it say? Is it just one? Sets the ground.
Does it say? Yeah.
So it does affect. It leaves some kind of effect from what I'm reading.
Oh yeah.
On the actual terrain.
I would get one and check it out.
Yeah. The source. Sorry, can't say I know much about it. It's a sacred place that select few are allowed to enter.
Oh, we citizens don't know anything about it.
Oh yeah. They're killing people in there. We're about to get the hammer dropped on us when they're like, hey, it's the salt mine. Why does it make so much money? And why are the people not allowed to enter it? Yes, we have like a little slavery problem here. I guarantee you they're doing slavery stuff. Do they sell wood milk a single use? They do not sell wood milk. I've not seen that yet.
Didn't they say before, like, yeah, Sentients are guaranteed food? At first I thought, oh, they guarantee them food. But maybe they meant they're guaranteed to be food.
They're guaranteed to be food. It kind of reminds me of, there's that one city in Tales of Arise where... So one that, like, Dolomine is the leader of, and everyone there is like, we work without pay, but we love it here. It must be nice having freedom to roam around other nations. Actually, that city was really interesting because it wasn't, like, as simple as that, but they framed it really weird. Like the idea was clearly that, like, you had this sort of almost like borderline post-currency city where people had all of their needs met all the time and just had to do enough to make sure society ran and was functional and good for everybody, but then they had everyone talk like they were hostages, but it was an unintentional effect. It was really strange.
That sounds like a Tales of game.
As one of the Saintly Seven, I manage the production and shipments of salt. That is to say, I single-handedly bear the burden of Hyzant's finances. I can only imagine I was bestowed with such a venerable position in recognition of my unwavering faith in the goddess. Minister Sorceley oversees all Hyzant's dealings in salt, the foundation of their nation's wealth. It is a crucial job even among the Saintly Seven. Sorceley's a scumbag. I mean, he's like... Again, you don't design a guy to look like that. And he's not a scumbag.
No, he has the most faith. That's why he
has the most faith. He has the most rings, too. Dude's got ruby sapphires. He's got diamonds and encrusted jewels all up and down his shit. Like, come on.
I think we gotta shower him with premium currency.
Yeah. The goddess showered me in crypto. And please stay away from the source. Do not go there, whatever you do, and don't ask questions either. You cannot. What is that? Where the source is behind the?
In that box.
Couple boxes and the little elevated sidewalk. Everyone in Hyzant knows the goddess's teaching. Obey the teachings and serve your nation, and you shall receive the goddess's blessing. It is not wealth that drives Hyzant, but the faith and happiness of her people. We cannot ignore the wealth's importance in the equation. How has the holy state achieved such balance? It seems idealistic to think a nation can be built on faith alone. If the people are less dissatisfied, will their faith not waver? See, that's the type of question you got to ask when you're playing something like the Shrouded Isle.
No.
But what is it that brings the people such happiness? I thought the answer different for everyone. That last one's whack. Let's go with this one. How could the wealth... Needless to say, our wealth springs from the source. The Roselle work there tirelessly day after day. Wait a minute.
Wait, it says it.
It just clicked. I don't know if they mentioned this before and I missed it, but it just clicked. It's the Roselle, if I'm not mistaken. That's the people with the pink hair, right?
Yeah.
Who are they? They're not even trying to hide it anymore. We don't even need to do investigative journalism at this point. The Roselle work there tirelessly day after day, harvesting salt to atone for their past sins. It's literally 1 for 1. It's the fucking curse of Ham, but we've made it pink fucking hair. We believers offer our prayer up to the goddess who bestows her blessings upon us. Those blessings in turn bring us happiness. As long as one believes in the goddess here, wealth and happiness will naturally follow. I see. Thank you, Minister. Do the Saintly Seven have the people completely under their thumb?
They should just believe.
Yeah.
Then there would be no problem.
If you believe it. I always knew that the goddess and her followers looked upon the Roselle with disdain, yet I cannot help but worry for my people. It's a good worry. It's a good worry. You justified on this one, Frederica. We do a little bit of slavery, but in the textbooks we just call them workers. So, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, fantasy Texas is fucked up. The sins they atone for are not their own. One cannot help but wonder why they must continue to pay for them. It has less to do with the goddess teaching than it does producing salt. It makes me wonder why other citizens do not labor at the source. I find it difficult to understand why. See, I don't like that. This first option up here feels a little bit like missing the forest for the trees. The second one actually, like, seriously probes at, like, the weird hair racism going on, and then this is, like, an actual critique of their social structure. Let's go with the second one.
Yeah.
Independent contractors. We don't have to pay them, then. Termina, the dialogue... I don't know if the dialogue has necessarily gotten better in the first hour that you missed, but it's getting more interesting, like the story and stuff. So I'm starting to find out some fucked up things. You mean to say the teachings ignore efficiency and profit? That just feels like is that intentional satire? It's got to be. This nation was built upon the profits from salt. The source is a sacred place, and yet only the Roselle are forced to labor away there. Hyzant has already accumulated sufficient wealth off their salt taxes. I doubt there are any who wish for more in exchange for such painstaking work. We're really just gonna run with this for now. I mean, what are we gonna do? Am I gonna challenge the whole city to a round of triangle strategy? I don't think so, but I'm gonna keep my eye on this place.
Just do it like in Skyrim or so and attack a god.
And Hyzant, the goddess, is teaching determine where we're just going to do a bunch of bar fights until we end slavery. Even at the Ministry of Medicine, you are only allowed to research subjects decided by the goddess, though I can't defy the significance of their results. Okay. Hold on. I see... Oh, I see another thing.
Nice.
Timber. Hey, that's...
Timber.
Supplies.
You probably just took a lantern pole and called it timber.
Yeah. The goddess's teaching condemned the Roselle to backbreaking labor at the source to atone for the crimes of their forebears. I know it is the way of their nation, and yet it doesn't sit well with me. Pray, take care of Lady Frederica. I've no doubt this weighs heavily upon her.
I guess I'm actually lucky being in Germany.
Yeah, you can come to the United States if you want.
I mean, with all the past since thing.
Oh, yeah? I mean, like, how long do you think it should take to make up for 2 world wars? Like, 1,000, 2,000 years, maybe?
Yeah.
Oh, we can straight up start jacking stuff from the hospital, too. I see sparkly pits, like, on the page. They claim their city is peaceful, but there are soldiers aplenty in the streets and ministry. It really makes one wonder. Yeah, we're just straight up jacking stuff from the hospital. This is
what?
Like, what? Get down. Get down. Okay, that is weird. Oh, God. Oh, we got an ice stone, so we didn't even need to spend the 200.
Hilarious.
Ministry's research helps save lives, and I'm proud to be a part of that. Added treatment notes. 2 notes.
Oh.
Is that...
I will have to hop out for a bit, but I'll
All
try
right.
to hurry back so I can at least watch one map or something.
Yeah. Alright, see you later.
Okay, be right back.
Treatment notes. Patient name XX. X0 X-Man, 61-year-old female. Ailment, compound fracture in both feet. Damn. Treatment, recently developed curative magic. Patient fully healed and able to walk several weeks faster. Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought they were saying she could walk weeks faster, like it was a velocity. Ailment, heart disease. Hitherto, there were few options to successfully treat this, but after administering the Ministry of Medicine's new remedy, the attack ceased and patient's condition stabilized. Signs of necrosis due to delayed treatment, too advanced to save the limb, required below-knee amputation. Attempted various remedies, none succeeded in saving patient's life. We'll conduct autopsy to better understand the nature of the disease. Huh. So... their medicine, kind of good, kind of shit in some aspects, but you know, we just stole money from the hospital. Yes, I'm not saying it's wrong to steal shit from this kind of place that's doing what they're doing, but the hospital's probably not the right place to be doing it. But I'm going to take it anyway because shit's expensive. Researchers immerse themselves in whatever the goddess bids them study. Devoting our time to these studies is what brings us the greatest joy. The goddess's teachings unite the people. They are what govern this nation. Perhaps there is something to be learned in all this. Yeah, there's like deep themes, Benedict. I wouldn't sleep on it. It is our honor to help the sick and injured. The study fascinates me so. We may even unlock the secrets to immortality someday. Ha ha ha. Is that just a, I assume that's the collective delusion of all generations of people, is the belief that, well, by the time I'm old, we'll have figured out the whole, like, death thing and have it, you know, kind of wrapped up. I think I got everything, and I think I've talked to everyone. So let's go ahead and conclude the exploration. I had best regroup with the others. There's not been any gameplay in this stream, Murdered X, but there's been some interesting story going on. It has definitely gotten better since last time, the story. Because here at least we're like fish out of water and discovering things about a place instead of just hearing mindless droning exposition about nonsense.
Thank you indeed, Frederica.
It was my pleasure. Should we ask Minister Lila about what ails Lord Simon?
No. Even now, Lord Simon commands great influence. We cannot let others know about his condition.
I understand. Not even our allies can know of our weaknesses, lest they use them against us.
You know, on this whole, like, death thing,
We cannot risk exposing ourselves.
don't be like
to
a
such
boring
danger
weirdo who's like,
for the
science will
Lord's
figure it
sake
out one
as
day.
well.
Be a maniac like Ponce de Leon or something and go straight up, try to find the Fountain of Youth or something and lead some insane voyage across the sea.
It appears there is a stir around the ministry.
I shall investigate.
Oh, yeah, sorry. No, in Resident Evil Remake, I had said that don't cremate me because, like, just in case they can revive brains or some shit, like, if you get cremated, that's it. Like, that you're done. Completely, like, for good. There's no coming back from that. But with the brain in a jar thing, I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but it's like when the guy steals the money in Dawn of the Dead, you never know. The Fountain of Youth blends wood milk and gamer's delight. I mean, that's one way to lose weight. Because it'd make me never want to eat again. I used too many actions.
Do you think my ministry was infiltrated by unbelievers?
Unbelievers?
Heathens who reject the goddess's teachings.
At their head is a researcher named Plinius, who escaped with some of our most valuable findings. You must retrieve these documents for us, Exham.
Consider it done. They could be anywhere in town by now. I will need all the eyes I can get on the lookout.
I must remain here at the Ministry. Their spies may still be among us.
Minister Exham, we would be happy to be of service.
We are in your debt, Lord Serenor.
The men we pursue are researchers, proficient in the arcane arts. The insight of one versed in their ways would be invaluable to us.
Take Corentin with you. He is one of my most talented researchers. Corentin, you are to go with House Wolfort and help them retrieve our research from Plinius.
As you wish, Minister.
All right, my friends. The pursuit begins.
Yeah, I'm not gonna feel good about this. I feel like this dude Plinius out here is probably doing some good shit. I don't know, I just am under that impression. Let's check out, see what we got in the encampment here. I assume this is the tavern. Wolfort soldiers have a place to relax as long as I'm around, and I plan on sticking with you to the end. Perhaps you ought to consider dropping in for a drink and a chat every so often, my lord. You can engage in wait, what? Mental mock battles. That's weird. And they've got rewards. The enemy troops are divided into 2 regiments. Think carefully about your approach to deploying. Things will quickly turn sour if you become surrounded, so pay attention. Proficiency in melee combat will prove key to victory. Cut your teeth in this small area before moving on to more advanced trials. Huh. So you got rewards. Different things in there. You probably get EXP and whatnot. So it might be worth checking out. I don't know if I want to check it out right now though. I might wait. Maybe like next chapter or something. Because I kind of want to keep the story flow going. If there's aught I can do to repay your kindness, you only need to ask. You can promote units' classes here too. Huh. Exchange kudos for items and promote your allies. Okay, so you have to hit like a certain level, or is it, do you spend cash? So like, every unit has a class, and each class is divided into ranks: recruit, veteran, and elite. Promoting a unit will increase both their stats and maximum TP for my bunghole, and unlock new acquired abilities. Raising a unit's class also changes their appearance in battle. You can only promote a unit's class if they're at or above the specified level, and you have the appropriate medal. Promoting a unit's class will consume the medal. Okay, so level 10 is the first promotion, it looks like, and it would give us HP +1, magic attack +1. We got a while to go, so it looks like, is level 10, is that universal across all? Yeah, so it looks like level 10 is the universal promotion level. So let's see if we got any good items that we can trade our kudos for. Trade post operates not on coin, but kudos. So that's for things, what, like medals? I guess that's the promotion stuff. Quietuses are commands executed immediately in battle and differ from abilities in 3 key ways. They do not consume a turn. They consume quietus points, not TP. Each quietus may only be used once per battle. So so quietus things. I'm a little confused by what that's saying. So, are they skills that you can use in battle that are independent from your other actions and you can use them once? That sounds broken. So it's these right here. Critical blow. Grant the current acting unit a guaranteed critical hit. Restore an ally's HP by 50%, heal their status ailments, and restore their lowered stats to normal. Move an ally's turn directly after your own? That's broken. That is broken. And it looks like the rest of the stuff is like lore stuff, which we won't mess with right now. I think it's the smithy. So let's see what we can do here. We have... Okay, so we need to get like, so it looks like iron is the good shit that we want. And we need silver to like promote. How much does okay, so it looks like it's iron for people that are using these kind of physical weapons. We need timber and stone for Benedict, iron for these two, iron and stone, timber and fiber, stone and iron. Okay, so it's just different for each character, has requirements that looks like they're split. So it's going to be like an equal number of resources, just different resources split up in different ways. And then right here we can buy, these are accessories, it looks like. Actually, can I equip? I think I picked up an accessory somewhere. Yeah, we got the HP ring and the ice amulet. I don't know who wants to get the ice thing. I think is HP, that's a... Was that a percent-based thing, or is that like a straight... It's okay, so it's up by 10, not like 10%. So... Definitely on somebody that frontlines a lot. Maybe Erador. Keep him as bulky as possible. Because he's going to be putting fury on a lot of people, so... Ice Amulet, though? I don't even know. Wait a minute, Frederica's like minus 30% on ice. Damn, she got plus 30 on fire. That's kind of cool. Not really worth trying to negate that, though. I feel like we should take advantage of somebody that we can make into an actual tank for it. So... I don't think we need to buy anything here. But we could buy the materials. I think it's worth probably buying these. So let's buy a couple iron here. Let's actually, we're going to use all this stuff at some point. So let's just buy all of it. Especially because I don't see myself really using... These are so expensive that it's probably not worth it. Almost certainly not worth it. at this point with our cash flow. Although it, because I need money to upgrade shit, and upgrading is expensive, so we could upgrade pretty much anyone here. But I definitely want to do this with weapon damage plus is what you want first on everyone. As you understand it, nearly every single calculation factors in weapon power in some way. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, plus 30% res in most RPGs is never worth it, although I could see it mattering a little bit in the early game when we're not flush with accessories. It might be worth it to just put it straight up on Eridor just so that he can tank even more stuff, but it's probably not worth him aggroing magical bros. So we got... We definitely want it on Anna. Absolutely on Anna, because she gets to double act, so upgrade Anna. And do we still... Okay, we still have the cash and the resources for like one more person. Who does a lot of punching? Huette is probably pretty good for that as well. And actually, let's see, if we do... Because if we upgrade her weapon plus, we can still do it for Benedict as well, because we'll have the cash for that. We won't be able to do it for Frederica or for Eridor. Oh no, we still could. Actually, so it's probably worth it on Eridor. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, we don't have the money. Where's my money? I'm like 20 bucks short, aren't I? I'm $30 short. Is there anything we could sell to give us like 30 bucks real quick? I'll sell a single HP recovery pellet. And we'll so we could do Eridor or Benedict. Go with Benedict. Or Eridor. Because that's definitely not a Benedict. Hold on here 1 second. Okay, that's weird. Let's get the... Or, I don't know why... Come on, give me full screen back. Give me full screen back. There we go. Okay. Yeah, this is strategic gaming. Now we're really into it. Maybe I do want to do some of those, strategic, like... Maybe I do want to do some of those bar fights. I wonder if they go away over time. There's a limit to the number of units you may deploy in a map. Units over this threshold go into your reserves and will not participate in battle. Use the X button to access the screen where we can do that. Units that may prove especially helpful are marked as recommended. There is no penalty if you do not deploy recommended units. That's interesting.
To battle with pleasure.
Wait.
I won't let you down.
Okay, so we have to bench someone. Wow, already having to bench someone. So let's undeploy everyone. All right, time for a popularity poll. You think Benedict seems like trash? Benedict is nice though, because he gives you like a big strength buff. So we definitely want Anna. We want.
If I need your approval.
At your service.
You know what?
I am ready.
So the question is.
To battle with pleasure.
Benedict is kind of the odd man out here. I don't really know. Everyone else here's got stuff I really like. Like, I like Benedict, but... Right now, I'm not loving it. I mean, Roland's not great, but I'm liking the 2 range. I like the fireballs. I like blindness. I like that I just invested a ton of resources into Eridor, so I've got to use him. Anna's obviously quite nice. I don't know. I mean, he's not going to be wrecked if he's out for one battle. And besides, this is a game where every action you take gives you experience, so we'll see how this goes. All right, so there's Plinius. We've got to kick his ass, which is unfortunate because I stand Plinius. They got healers and battle mages and shit. Oh, man. Anybody got ice balls, though? That's okay. Freezing strike. Okay, so they got ice. They definitely have ice. So I'll want to put the ice res on whoever's going to go up and try to handle these guys. Because it looks like all the ice is on... Is that all the ice right there? Okay, I can actually... Okay, so ice is stacked up on... Oh, it's pretty much everywhere, but it's stronger on the right side. So I definitely want to put my ice res maybe on Roland or something. So let's put... So let's do that. Benedict very effectively, very quickly becomes a Fire Emblem dancer. That actually would be quite nice to have. So this is our turn order up front. Yeah, like this game got really, I'm not gonna say it got great in between last stream and this stream, but it got a lot better. That is a rough start that it gets off to. The voice acting has not improved. Again, I want to know what kind of direction these actors were given because I imagine it must have been very hopeless. This also could have been the product of like some COVID stuff. There's clearly like different quality mics being used. It's probably just not a very conducive experience for anyone involved to turn in good direction or performances. What do we want to do here? I'm not quite sure yet how these characters work in tandem with one another. So I probably want to move Anna on this side here. We're stacked up a little better over here. Especially because we've got Exarm's help. And if I've got... Whatever side I have Hewitt on is probably in less of a need of a healer. So let's just go ahead and begin this battle. The lack of, like, enemy phase action, though. The lack of retaliation... That's the big adjustment for me. I said this last time, but that's going to be where I really have to adjust to how I try to place characters.
Plinius, give yourself up. There is no escape for heathens like yourself. Even attempting to steal our nation's secrets is a grave crime. One I know you have not forgotten.
This research is my life's work. I have poured my blood, sweat, and tears into it. What is so wrong with treating it as my own?
Such an untainted passion for knowledge cannot hope to survive here.
I had heard that Hyzant was a land without strife. It would seem that was too good to be true.
We mustn't allow Plinius and his lackeys to get away. After them!
You can enter simulation mode by pressing the A button on a unit other than yourself. This allows you to test the consequences of various actions. I wonder how specific that is. Like, I can click on this guy. Okay, so I can see literally all the actions I could do with the character whose turn it is. Interesting. Let's see, there's no reward for going fast as far as I can tell. He resists temptation and instant death, but he does not appear to resist blindness or poison. He's weak to fire. Oh shit, he's weak to fire. We've got fireballs. We have big ass fireballs, actually. So Frederica will be able to light his ass up. And I imagine, are these guys also? Yo, they're weak to fire as well. Okay. Okay. Nice. I don't know what we want to do though. Do we want to try to group everyone up? Or do I want to like try to work each side individually? Right now I'm kind of tempted to say let's try to get everyone grouped up.
My turn.
I don't think there's a point to really divide up everyone unnecessarily.
Very well then.
Here I come.
God, and I love this the blindness stuff is so fun. Haste. Oh shit. Yeah, we best get everyone together here and try to start carving down these stairs. I'll be curious to see what these green units do though. Are they gonna be aggressive or are they gonna... And I assume haste is... Okay, that's a big speed buff.
You won't beat me.
I think the only effect speed has is where you appear on the turn counter. Is it where you appear relative to everyone else? Or can you get multiple turns before somebody else ever goes? It'd be kind of wild if you could. Sprint. Raise your movement by 1 for 3 turns. Oh, hell yeah.
Show me what you're made of.
And that's free too, because we'll just get that TP back.
Look at me, learn.
Oh, and a level? Badass.
Shall we begin?
Realize the gulf between our skills.
Okay, so they're at least
show
come
you
in the
what
same
I've learned.
direction as us. Frederica is weak to ice balls. That's unfortunate. It's interesting that they're both strong and weak against the opposite. So for these different types of mages here. Okay, so this is a new character we've got, a Cryomancer. Quarantine. He's out here getting whooped. Let's definitely try to get him out of the way here. These guys are weak to it. The problem is that he will die. If he gets hit by someone else, but I think we'll get... Huh. What do I want to do? Because the trouble is that... Nah, we gotta get him out of range. He's gonna die. I can't just have him die after attacking one dude. God, he's so much weaker than he was last map. What the fuck? Casting an ice attack on a freezable surface will freeze it, though there are exceptions to this rule. Squares that are frozen reduce mobility and accuracy for any unit standing on them. Frozen tiles can be melted by fire attacks.
Your orders?
Okay, so we could have frozen the stairs, maybe? And does it make it harder to move? I guess we'll find out.
I won't lose.
I'll win! Does he even have 100 HP? No, he has 81 now. What an asshole. Okay. So this guy will go next, followed by Huet. So I think we can start killing people? Potentially. Man, that is not good, though. Not good damage. But we gotta start doing damage at some point. These guys are surprisingly tanky. Damn, and that's with the 30% res that we've got
Here I come.
for our ice. That is wild. Time to start blinding people, I suppose. Blindness, only 72% chance to do it, but it's better than nothing. Not like we were going to kill anyway.
My pride is my shield.
That feeling with no hard mode bonuses, it is very sad.
You leave me with no recourse.
Defeat is not an option.
He just sit there? Nice. I take it. Man, I hate that. How long, I wonder, does that keep up for? I'm excited to start freezing the terrain at least. Like, man, did that 30% unironically save his life? Cure wounds. Ah, come on, man.
I shall do what I can. Your wounds are healed.
Sorry to worry you.
Allow me.
Damn, this sucks because we're just slightly off on hitting with the Scorch here. But we need to do it. We need to start carving guys.
Heed my call. It worked.
Okay, we got +1 kudos though for exploiting a weakness. That's nice. Okay, so this one, so all of these freeze the ground. So I should definitely try to take advantage of that more than what I am, which is not at all. But I'm nervous about the effect because I don't know what the effect actually is. Okay. Okay, we're just off, unfortunately. Wow, we're just off on everything here. We can't really get in to do much. Trying to get a good angle on this that I like is kind of difficult here. Our magic defense is very shit and very piss. I like how I can just keep casting this for free EXP, as well as keeping that buff on. That's nice. Damn, it hit through the blindness? Fuck. Fuck, that's bad.
You won't escape.
Okay, they're poisoned now at least, and we're leveled up. So... Alright, so this person is done for, pretty much. I mean, unless they get cured wounds, which they probably will, unfortunately, which will be shit. Or we just kill them now. Try a Firestone. Oh yeah, we do. We have an Ice Stone. Deals Ice type to a single enemy. What's the range on it? Let's see. Is it 1? Range is 0 to 3. They're all resistant to it. I think there's some people here that are weak to the Firestone, so let's just kill this guy. Because they're gonna heal him and it's ability. Ooh, rush.
From where shall we strike?
Alright, come on, Serenoa. Damn, and it's just gonna put him in range of so many overlapping ranges too. This is wild.
This isn't good.
Come on, blindness.
You'll get no mercy from us.
I have the high ground. Okay. Get her out. Damn, that is so thick. Oh shit. Puddles will form when it rains. A fire attack is cast on snow or frozen squares. An ice attack is cast on squares set ablaze. The effect of lightning attacks will travel through puddles. What? Oh my god, this is so much to take in. So we can start stacking shit. Like, that's wild. Ooh, nice shot.
Shall we begin?
Okay. Okay, so that's out of range. I want to move her, but so let's cure first. Right here.
Thank you.
Ooh, I love thunder so much. It's the best.
I fight for peace.
I fight for my friends, and look at how they're lined up now. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Flames, heed my call. We can win this.
Goodbye. Man, that sucks.
Where was I?
Man, we're just out of range. Because there's no way he 1v1s this guy. Like, there's no way. I guess we could freeze the terrain, make it difficult for him to get to us. Make it more annoying for him to get to us, at least. Is that how that works? Okay, so he just froze that off.
I'll take you on.
You just realized there are 4 elements in this game called Triangle Strategy? Oh gosh. This game sucks. Wow. We're gonna get fucking planted. Eridor. Yeah, I should have brought Benedict. Eridor here is gonna get fucking dunked on. Who moves next? Where's number 2 out here? Number 2's that dude up there, and then number 3 is Annis. Actually, we could kill this guy right here. Number 8 could get killed here pretty easily.
Time to work.
Okay, so now we're gonna kill number 6. I think what we can do here is come right here, kill this guy, and then throw poison on the other dude. Oh wait, we can't throw poison on this dude because of the ledge in the way. Shit. Oh, he's separated by actually a big distance. Okay, I didn't realize. Huh. What would be a good position then for Anna to come down here? What we could do is try to poison this guy. I could just say fuck it on Anna, poison this guy and kill number 6.
You won't escape.
Okay, so that guy's poisoned. And I'll kill this guy.
It's over.
Nice, more kudos.
You leave me with no recourse.
Yeah, I am glad that we can try to. Yeah, there's no permadeath, so it's good to. It seems to be good to keep people alive just for numbers, but at the same time, yeah, I can let people die. I could do something like that. Like, okay, we put Anna at risk, sure, but now we could knock this guy back. Actually, that would actually help Anna because this would push him past Anna's next turn. So let's try that.
For victory!
For victory! What does Rush do? Move 4 squares in a straight line, dealing physical damage to any enemies in the 3 squares along the way. Bruh. That's pretty nice. That's pretty good. It's not not really big usable right now, so let's just double thrust this guy here.
Stand a chance.
It isn't over yet.
So lucky that some of these guys are just not doing a ton right now. That sucks. Yeah, that's it. That's it for Anna, probably. Oh, no. Okay, okay. We actually think we might have just got away with one, then.
Cool heads shall prevail.
Yeah, we definitely got away with one here, because... yeah, that delay turn was big.
Be at ease.
Hello, Lolo.
I needed that.
Yeah, I don't understand what the name has to do with anything yet. I guess we'll find out. I mean, everyone's made fun of it, and correctly, for it just being like a massive... Man, this turn kind of sucks here, because there's nothing we can really do. Man. That's okay, and there doesn't... hating to waste turns like that, but it is what it is. What's this guy's whole thing? He is weak to ice. Let's just keep trying to plant and make sure this guy can't get in here. It will be nice when we can get more TP. Playing the demo, it felt clunky. It is a little clunky so far. I know Midnight Cowboy's talking to me about how the game was really brutally slow. It has not felt slow so far. Like, it is slow, but like not... I haven't noticed it as being unrelentingly slow. Okay, so we got lots of guys running away. That's not bad. Trouble here is Plinius here is being awfully cowardly right now. I'm not sure exactly what his game plan is. So who's next? So it goes 1 and then looks like Anna will move. Who's number 2 on here? Is it Plinius? Oh, that's the guy up there. So yeah, Anna will go. So yeah, I think we could kill this guy, definitely. We can get rid of their healers, that'll be nice. Damn, ow, fuck.
Still move.
That comes so close to killing. To be fair, actually, yeah, we want to do it this way, I think, because the poison, if we can just chip that other guy down, the poison will kill him. Whereas this person just dies.
Victory is within reach.
They have to survive. Charge!
Okay, he just did nothing. I will take it 10 out of 10 times. The camera controls here are kind of weird. So, like... Okay, like, so that would be an instance where rush would be good. But we can't do that right now, obviously, so... Let's just lance this guy.
Did you see that? Have another!
I think will poison actually kill this guy now? Because poison was 10% of his HP last time. And this dude... Okay, yeah, so poison will kill that guy, so he's dead. As long as poison kills in this game. Which, I don't know, it might not, but... I'd be surprised if it didn't.
This battle is ours.
You must have never killed anyone with poison in real life. You should try it. It really changes your perspective on it in games. You know what? Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll give it a go. One, two. Aw, damn. Okay, let's try this.
No mercy from us.
Okay, so that he is now blinded.
Allow me.
So I really hope Poison Dude dies. Because if Poison Dude dies... Wow, we can't really do shit. We can't really do it. Frederica's not that great so far. Like, she's okay. But it could be better. Okay, so these guys have just gone full coward mode and are running away, I guess, until they can... Where are they going? Like, what are they doing? Like actually, legit, what are they doing? Are they trying to sneak around the other way?
Most appreciated.
Am I gonna have to have Roland, like, chase them down?
Now then, to work.
Okay, so Homeboy here is out of shit completely. Wait, what kind of attacks are these guys? These guys are freeze and fire, so... Yeah, I agree. The fact that she can only really... Unless she can get right up in someone's face, which is not often doable. Which kind of sucks. God, throw poison is so busted. Like, and then the fact that just for good measure and for double EXP, we can do it again. Like, that's nice.
You leave me with no recourse. I've been waiting for this.
Like, what are you doing, bro? Like, what is the boss here doing? So then poison will kill this guy.
Look at me learning.
What the fuck? Oh man, we really got. Oh, whatever. Gonna whoop all of them. I don't care.
Perish. To lead, I must grow. I won't lose.
I'll win.
This battle is ours.
Pick up the item. Spoils acquired. Yeah, if only Scorch... If only we had, like, a ranged fire attack. That, like, maybe not the AoE one, but something that could just do something for 1 TP or something would be really nice and really useful. Same problem here with this guy, but at least he's got 2 different attacks, and
we must tread carefully.
You know, he can change the environment around a little bit. I don't. So far, I haven't noticed the ability to like just throw.
You won't escape.
Like, can we light any environments on fire?
You won't escape.
I cannot believe Act Twice is passive.
I feel stronger already.
Now, did that EXP roll over? That's what I want to see, because we should have about 7 towards our next level. Okay, we do. EXP does roll. Nice.
Allow me.
Like, she's already to level 5.
Thank you.
One step closer to our hope.
You leave me with no recourse.
Will Plinius ever do shit? That is the question. We just gotta start whooping this guy. I'm glad we have been able to hold him off this long.
Brace yourself. Forward.
So we cannot attack there because the height, like the elevation's too extreme in that. So it seems to be like kind of like limited a little bit. Short bow. And then that sets up an easy kill. Then he's going to die from the poison before he gets to move.
I fight for peace.
You know, we can melt the ice. The problem is that, like, it hasn't shown up yet in any super useful way because I don't think we have any lightning at this point. Wow, resistant to it? Kiss my ass. Well, hey, even if it doesn't kill, at least now it's EXP. I think it said that does kill. Might as well get EXP for the kill. Because I assume poison deaths don't give you experience. Okay, flame shield. That might be good. I'll have to check what that is.
My turn.
Let's see what flame shield is. Raises an ally's fire resistance for 2 turns and grants them the ability to counter fire attacks. I am not sure yet how countering works. That seems quite niche. Like, not horrible, like when we got guys like this going on. Because I think now we've got do we only have fireballers left? No, this guy's an ice baller. So we got fireballers up and around here, but actually is resist temptation and instant death, but he does not have resistance to poison. So we could still put poison on him, and then that would be big, big.
You leave me with no recourse.
Like, Polonius, will you come at us, please, bro?
Shall we begin?
Cure up Roland here. Yeah, it is something that she can use every turn to get constant EXP. That is that is really nice. And I'm sure it'll be useful at some point. Like, okay, so this guy is 3. Who's 2? Yeah, so we got to kill this guy right now, I think.
Brace yourself. For the honor of House Wolfort.
Like, I wish Polonius over here would just actually attack us.
I'll be your shield.
Time to take flight.
So we could straight up here and, well, it's not like a guaranteed thing, but we have a 31% chance to blind him. That's not awful. It's not likely. Oh, nope, he got blind.
Out of my way.
He got blinded.
Research is mine. None shall have it.
I think so. It said blindness.
Time to work.
Yeah, he's blind now. Nice. That's a lucky break. And then we're gonna poison him too. We have 2 chances to do so.
I fight for peace.
And my friends. Oh, okay, so it doesn't have to be an adjacent ally. That's really useful. Actually, you've got Scorch, and you're gonna attack Eridor. So let's actually put that on Eridor. Let's see it in... No, don't intern! Okay, phew. Let's see this in action.
Let me help.
We'll get him yet.
The feeling you get was that at some point he was actually trying to escape, but the map becomes legit impossible on higher difficulty, so they took that out. That would make sense. I wonder, I haven't seen anything yet like that, so I'm curious to see if there's a... If there's going to be some kind of... any sort of effect like that. Actually, can you get in there and attack this dude? Yes. Ooh, Frosty Felters. That is powerful, but we can't hit him with it. Shit. We can only Icy Breath him, but that's okay. It's damage, it's EXP. Oh, Flame Shield.
Not even a scratch.
Cool heads
Nice.
shall prevail.
That's pretty sick.
Be at ease. I appreciate it.
Sucks that he hit us despite being blind, but maybe that's an attack that ignores like those kind of effects potentially. I'm not sure. Don't mention PMD2, Grovyle. You acted unwise. I don't even... Grovyle, that's like the Pokemon, but I don't even know what PMD2 is. Sounds like some kind of ROM hack, maybe?
The hunt is on.
Okay, we could... Short bow? Wait, why can't we? Range 2 to 4. Wait, I'm so confused how ranges work. So if I stay right where I am, it's not letting me attack, even though it says he's in the range, but I guess I gotta move 1 forward? Then I can attack him, I guess? Sure, why not?
I will fight to my last breath.
You swear you heard that flame counter, but it seemed like, yeah, I've got 100% resistance to fire now. So that seems pretty ridiculous.
Come on!
Actually, how much... Corinth will not be able to attack, I don't think, but... I don't know if he can reach him. He might be able to. Okay, so we have a 40% chance to poison him. Oh shit, we can't throw from that angle. That is weird, man. These angles are precise business.
Let me show you what I've learned.
Too bad Flame Shield is like not useful now. Although I suppose it will have some use. Just for the EXP.
How gracious.
Time for some research.
The arrow bonked on terrain. Ah, okay.
Farewell.
Beat him with a book.
My research bears fruit.
Let's see. Is he gonna try? What's he gonna try? Icy breath. Okay, so it seems like.
What would Father do?
Apparently, get his ass fucking destroyed. I'm not liking. This guy is such a coward. And it seems like blindness doesn't matter for these AoE attacks. I mean, it's ice. How are you gonna miss? I guess is the argument, and it makes sense. I don't know how you would miss.
Brace yourself.
Shall we begin?
Let's see. We need to get in and cure Anna.
Allow me.
Imagine this game without camera control. Like the initial, like the camera controls are bad, but I cannot imagine doing this without them. That'd be so awful.
Your orders?
Is that all you got? Push on through.
I'm so glad every little action gives you experience.
Allow me.
Definitely lets you do some unwise things. Okay, yeah, I think it said, well, I guess we'll test this out. We'll see if Roland takes damage or not. Okay, so it does not affect allies. Somebody had said that before, and I'm glad to have confirmed it. Ah. Spoils.
I won't lose.
Well, yeah, you can't lose. There's no way you can lose.
Did you see that?
So do critical hits always happen on backstabs? Or is it just an increased likelihood?
Damn it all. Good try.
Nice.
Shall we begin?
Okay, so the blindness actually helped us there. Because he had to conserve his TP.
Be at ease.
Thank you.
Alright, so Polonius is done for now. Now it's just a matter of carving him to pieces. See if we can get some poison on him, though, just for fun.
Suffer. Suffer.
Well, we didn't. That sucks, but it doesn't matter, because we're just going to bully him relentlessly. Literally meaningless. So let's try to take up... Okay, so you have to be at 2 range to attack with anything. 83 from right there. 100 from right there. Okay, so that counts as a back.
Wait.
This battle is won.
Wait! Stop! No!
Come at me.
Come at me, fools!
To victory!
Remember to thank Anna to buy your as I buy my Kiesises. God, I love high ground kudos.
I shall protect you.
Ready for more.
So, it falls to me.
Well, I mean, yeah, I should just attack random spots for EXP.
Freeze.
That's so funny that that shit still counts. That there's no requirement that you hit anything. Just to be an asshole, let's do a delaying strike.
For victory.
And that's it. That's a dub. Utilize the high ground and follow up for multiple kudos.
Goddess, I'm not your pawn. I am merely.
And we got exquisite spoils. Let's see what we got. Because honestly, items in this game, it's like, they're quite nice. Okay, a couple HP, recovery pellets, and a large one. That's pretty good. 44 kudos. So now we can buy one of those Keistises. Or whatever. Wait, isn't Keistis the character from Final Fantasy VIII? Wondering if that might lead to some perverse incentives. It definitely would, but I'm not patient enough to do that stuff. And there's probably diminishing returns after a while of just you realize you're gonna die one day and you don't want to waste your time grinding in triangle strategy.
I see. You rebel against her teachings, as I suspected. Take them away.
Sorry if you hear some noise. I had to readjust my mic stand here.
We could not have apprehended the
get it firm.
What will happen to them now?
They will be punished for their wrongdoings, of course. Defying the goddess's teachings is the most grave crime one can commit in Hyzant.
I see now. Equality here stems from their thorough elimination of heretics.
You did well, Corentin. For your efforts, you deserve a reward.
I mean, I guess the ... because he didn't do a whole lot. He did wall a guy off, though, to be fair. That was nice.
I wish to learn more about the medicines of other lands.
Greater knowledge of medicine would prove useful in our studies of life. I will consider it.
We will take our leave here.
Master Corentin, thank you for your help today.
There's something I would speak with you about. Do you have a moment? This place is too conspicuous. Let us talk elsewhere.
You wish to leave Hyzant?
Yes. I wish to study magic, not medicine.
But just before, you spoke of wanting to observe medical treatment in other nations.
Merely a pretense to gain permission to leave.
Ah, PMD is Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I want to play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon at some
point. We are simply tasked with fulfilling our designated roles. Furthermore, no matter how revolutionary our discoveries may be, the world at large will never know them.
You mean to say you tire of Hyzant's secrecy?
You're not much different than those so-called heretics, then. Could it be you feel some connection with them?
To tell the truth, I was well aware of Plinius's plan. But was a coward. One who could neither stop nor join them. And because of it, I ended up capturing those with whom I sympathized. I wish never to feel this way again.
And thus you mean to leave the Holy State entirely?
Yes, I have no intention of returning to the Ministry. Which is why I must ask if you would allow me to journey with you, as a member of House Wolfort.
My lord, while he may be a unique character, he undoubtedly possesses a great understanding of the arcane.
There is one thing I must know. Would you be troubled traveling alongside my betrothed, knowing her heritage?
Not at all. I'm abandoning Hyzant, and the goddess's teachings with it. On the contrary, Lady Frederica's magic fascinates me. I would love to learn more about it.
But of course.
Very well then. Welcome to our ranks, Corentin. Pursue your studies to your heart's content. I only ask that you put them to use on House Wolfort's behalf.
Of course. You have my thanks, Lord Serenoa.
Oh no, the music doesn't match at all. Like, you can tell there was no coordination between the composer and the music team and the voice acting. Okay. I'm feeling pretty good, though, about this game now. I'm feeling a lot better than I was on Friday. I wasn't feeling bad on Friday, but there's definitely been a marked improvement on the gameplay. Not on the gameplay, on the dialogue. And the gameplay is quite good and is getting really good. Lots of cursed shit to do, and I like that.
Thalus, how does Dragan fare?
As blustery and boastful as ever, brother. He is simply beside himself that his contributions to the mine have been recognized.
So he has achieved a measure of success. Perhaps I underestimated him.
What concern is he of ours? He is Farag's son and of thinner blood.
We are not Glenbrook or Hyzant, Thalus. In Esfrost, a man is judged for his deeds, not his pedigree.
And yet you have appointed me Prime Minister, have you not?
I have given you an opportunity, brother.
I have paid you in an opportunity.
If you wish to keep your position, prove to me you are deserving of it.
Understood, brother mine.
Dear brother, do with Thalus as you please, but I bid you be wary of Dragan and Svarog. I've reason to believe they've designs on higher seats.
If they mean to overthrow me, then let them try. I shall relish the opportunity to crush them.
Don't ask for more, brother. Do with Phallus as you please.
It's time we head home. You aren't forgetting anything, are you, my lord?
Eridor, I told you, I'm not a child anymore.
I'm sorry, my lord. Whenever I see your face, I can't help but think of the lad I once knew.
Can you not lower your voice? You'll disturb the whole city at this rate.
House Wolfort certainly is lively.
Indeed. I've never seen such a big, happy family.
I'm glad they allowed you to travel with us.
As am I. I intend to revolutionize the world with my research.
Very well and good, but we also have a wedding to prepare for. Busy times lie ahead, Frederica.
Yes.
Let us make it a grand wedding. Duet, prepare an extravagant gift worthy of my best friend.
Yes, Your Highness.
It seems I'm just in time.
Shit, where were you this whole time? Dead in a ditch somewhere? Like, god damn, he sucks as a playable character.
Of the Holy One.
As a green unit.
We are the ones who should thank you. Glenbrook and House Wolfort shall not forget your kindness.
I'm happy to have seen Hyzant with my own eyes. Till we meet again.
Prince Roland, Lord Serenoa, the future of Norzelia is in the hands of the young, those like ourselves. I much look forward to our next meeting.
We have heard
That's a good point, Milk Toast, and I wonder if
by the goddess's teachings.
if the voice actors even got to see the script to see what was going on around them, because I know in some instances voice actors don't even get to see the screenplay. Or I guess this isn't a screenplay, but you know what I mean.
Sort of
Like for
lives
video
did they
game work,
live
especially
here?
when it's so big.
What sort of life did Mother lead?
Is something the matter, Frederica?
Forgive me. I was merely lost in thought.
Thank you so much for the $10, Ultiflame. Not really catching the stream, as I'm going to play this game eventually, but showing support. Please take care of yourself. I don't know any of the characters here, so Morgan Ascendancy. Well, thank you for the 10. I will definitely ascend someone. We're probably going full Anna Ascendancy. We'll keep it with the Awakening thing.
None can say what the future holds.
So,
Whatever
and
may
have a
occur,
good night too,
know that you will
Ultiflame.
not
Have
to
fun.
bear it alone.
With that big
It will
sleep,
be a
whether
burden
this is
for all of House
trying to have a
Wolfort to
full
bear.
night's sleep or a quick
Together.
nap, whatever it is, have a good time doing it.
Thank you, Serenoa.
All right, that was chapter 3. Chapter 3, part 2. Knocked out. I'm curious to check the helps prevent leaks. God, I love. God damn it! I hate so much that the obsession is on preventing leaks and spoilers instead of having a good game.
Retire to Whiteholm in the Crown City.
So here's the thing: all the posturing about how like I won't play this or see this if I'm get slightly spoiled or something or whatever is horse shit anyway. Because people are not actually like that; they just get mad in the moment. I have completed the demo. I guess so.
Of a new tunnel at the Grand Norzelian Mines.
Damn, they blasted into my tunnel, all right. What was that, Dragon, about dropping my drawers? Yeah, I'm also sure the American localization team, I'm sure, had no time on this.
Investigate it at once.
I mean, yeah, I think that's what NDAs are for anyway, burnt toast. I think that's a good point. Tell me everything up and down. You just need to sleep.
What is it? Do we require more explosives?
No, Lord Dragan. You best come see for yourself.
That was an After Effects explosion.
It couldn't be.
That settles the wedding program, then. We still must decide upon the wedding dress, however.
Not we, Benedict. Surely the lady herself must decide. What do you desire, Frederica?
Well...
Hadn't you mentioned wanting to dress in the Rosellan custom for the ceremony?
Then you'd best ask the Roselle about that. There's a Rosellan village here in the domain. I'm sure they'd make you a dress if you asked.
But what of the other nations in attendance? Surely Hyzant would not look kindly upon it. Lord Simon, is it true that you assisted the Roselle who fled Hyzant during the war, and that you then granted them asylum here?
Aye, that is how the Roselle came to live within our domain.
It was a source of great tension, but in the end, Lord Simon's perseverance prevailed, and a group of Roselle found new homes here. To this day, the Holy State demands they be returned to Hyzant, citing their goddess's teachings as justification.
The roots of the conflict run deep. Nevertheless, it is our duty to protect those who we have sworn to take under our wing. Should you choose to dress in the Rosellan custom, we shall stand behind you every step of the way.
Is that so? Then... I see not how I could refuse such a kindness.
I shall accompany you to the village. To tell the truth, I have never been there myself. It would be a good opportunity to get to know them, to strengthen our bonds.
As is your duty, my son.
Rosellan custom it is, then. Let us depart at once to make the request.
Aye, all of us. Ooh, I can't wait to see what they come up with.
Okay, hold on here. Okay, all right. So, are we actually allowed at any point? Okay, so at any of these points, we can go to the encampment. I think one of the strange kind of problems with this game, not a strange problem, one of the major problems is that even as the story improves, the one thing that is not improving is the presentation. And since you have, man, do you need like actual good presentation to keep attention held? It's kind of wild, like how that works. You need to be like good. May I last pursue my research free from the military stifling orders? I am a student of ice magic, particularly the fascinating crystalline structures of the ice itself. You see, as the surface melts, a quasi-liquid layer forms, and forgive me, Lord, I find magic to be a fascinating topic of conversation. Though I am but a scholar, I swear to you I'll prove that ice magic has its place on the battlefield. Okay. So, can I see, like... Okay, so I've got 87 kudos and 1480 cash. So... molecular structures and crystals. It's my favorite subject. So now we can buy... we can buy a thing. So we can use, what is it? We can use up to, right now we can use up to 2 of these in a battle. It says I have 2 QP, so I can use up to 2 in a battle, but I can only use each one once. So let's buy that, sure. So now we got in tandem, so we can move multiple times at once. And I think as far as our upgrade material goes, we have 2 timber, 2 fiber. So now we're at the weird point of like, who do we upgrade? Like, because I imagine we got to keep it. I don't know what our normal deployment slots are going to look like. Like, so we got characters that we're definitely going to be keeping around, like Anna, because Anna will just power level like crazy. We've got to keep Gila around because of healing, but she's obviously not that good for much else. So, like, her weapon doesn't matter. Her shit's all about healing. So, yeah, you're a couple hours late, Paul, but welcome. And we will hopefully continue to have fun. Yeah, in tandem definitely seems crazy, though. I do not understand what this is going to exactly be like. The problem is that the cost increases after each upgrade per character. Yeah, that's the other problem. So, like, we really got to focus on a core party, I would imagine. Like, four or so people to really... And at this point, the cost is quite prohibitive. Is I think, well, now that we're in a new chapter, there's probably new merch to pick up. Nah, they're all out of materials, so we are at our limit for materials right now. So I genuinely don't know who we're gonna focus on long term. But I guess it means we get to save up some money, at least a little bit. I guess doing these things are going to give us stuff, so like we could, like, I guess that would be like, let's try one of these out. A mental mock battle. You can stack buff rings and through 5 defense on Roland with a double ring and weapon upgrade. Defeat enemy forces, lose all allied forces. So can I is it just letting me bring everybody? No, I don't see Benedict here. Wait, how do I okay, it's X to select units, so gotta leave some people on the bench. That doesn't matter though, who cares for a fight like this? I can leave, so I could actually bench Serenoa if I wanted to right now. Serenoa kind of shit, not gonna lie. He's not doing all that good. I guess we can look at how close people are. So Serenoa could actually get Hawk Dive on this chapter. Like who we can bring here? Who can we bring here that will that's close to getting some stuff? Anna at level 6.
Leave it to me.
Get some good shit.
I live to serve.
Live to serve. Oh, okay, and then Huette will bring. Ooh, yeah, we definitely want to focus down haste, I think. So we'll bring
if I meet your approval.
Gila, and then probably not Roland. Looks like level 5 is a pretty good point for a lot of people.
With pleasure.
Bird of Prey is learnable at level. I kind of want to see, because we don't have to invest much outside of levels into Benedict just to get his skills going. And Wall of Fire is level 5 as well. I know somebody had said that one was pretty good, but we'll just focus on this party right now, I guess. Oh, damage calculations use double your defense and res, so plus 5 defense is minus 10. Okay, that's why the numbers weren't adding up yesterday or Friday when I was trying to calculate them. Yeah, sure, let's commence the battle. Why not? Let's see how these go. These are probably kind of easy, but at the same time, you get spoils on battlefield even if it delays in the end of battle with a couple moves. Wait, Sam, for a second, I'm confused. So you're saying delay the end of map so that I can get more spoils? are they just lying around the map, or are you talking about making sure to grab everything from the enemies? Because I'm making sure to grab everything from the enemies. Plus button. Okay, you can use Kisis via the battle menu.
Your orders?
Okay, so each one can only be used once. But we have 2 points. But right now it doesn't really matter because, again, we... So Anna can just sort of come out a little bit.
Time to take flight.
Like, I don't know if these are going to be super... These are probably not going to be very interesting, but... Oh, the EXP gain is trash cheeks for this. I guess because we waited an extra map. So it's probably in the future worth doing this so we can leave maps with better skills and stuff. And better levels and all that kind of whatnot. Bulwark is raises defense. So we could stack defense and shit. That'd be kind of fun.
All for victory.
This is...
Wow, okay, so he gains EXP quite shittily. Quite slowly from that. Only 10 a pop. So we got to get him in on the actual action.
Push on through.
Okay, just to get the enemy drops.
Cool heads shall prevail.
Now, Dila, we could just start beating the shit out of people too. That's kind of fun. Look at that EXP. They just give low EXP in general, you think? That makes sense. Okay, these guys are actually terrifying. Man, I should have brought Roland now. All of a sudden, I wish I brought Roland because he would be able to rush these guys. Wow, look at this poison. This is nice. We got like just a couple guaranteed poisons here. That's nice. Oh, if someone's blocking the way, you can't do it, bruh. That's wild.
Suffer.
From where shall we strike?
Roland does seem very good. So let's knock that guy back on the turn order here. 'Cause I'm not a fan of this asshole. Uh-oh. Oh shit!
The hunt is on.
That's bad right there. Okay, at least if we can blind these big knight dudes is nice. Yeah, no, this fight in particular does not seem worth it. Hey, it's our first character death.
Let us pry out their weakness.
Like how he has a cane sword. That's kind of badass. Not gonna lie. It's like really badass. Benedict's kind of cool. I think I like using Benedict, I gotta say.
I have your back.
Our victory
I mean, it literally doesn't matter, and we're not getting anything out of this, so... There's no way I could lose!
I'll be your shield.
Okay, let's see. Okay, all of them are furied onto him. And he's on 69 EXP, that's what I'm talking about.
Time to work.
You won't escape. Sound strike.
And then I think here... Oh, that's close to a kill, but then he'll die from the poison at least.
Sound strike.
You've left yourself open.
Nice. Oops, all deaths. Oops, everybody dies. That's what that would be fun.
For the honor of House Wolford.
Kill everyone now. Delaying strike is really nice, even at the sacrifice of power, just to give us more options.
This battle is ours. You'll get no mercy from us.
I struck true.
At least, hey, we're cashing in on big money kudos. At least that's a big deal. Because I think we might be able, if we play this right, I think we might be able to get enough kudos to get another Keistis before the next chapter.
Now, you're wide open. I've been waiting for this. Time to die. My stratagem is superior.
Stratagem. If I hear that word one more time, man. It's a funny word. Does at least have that going for it.
Your orders?
Yeah, we gotta get. Let's get more kudos. That's the big thing we're getting here is kudos. Yeah, I do think the game feel Neodunks for all these characters is all really good. And that's definitely like a big dub for this game. Oh, he just stole the spoils. I'm pretty sure he did. I'm pretty sure they said enemies can take spoils. That sucks.
My lord.
We were so close to getting it.
Forward.
This ends here.
Should have been triangle stratagem.
This battle is ours.
Let's test out that Keistis thing here.
This is troubling.
So let's try it. And then I pick somebody who I want to go after. Oh, okay, so then I can just pick literally anyone and they go after me. That is ridiculous. So then I can slide somebody who's really far up ahead in the turn order, like Huette here, to be much earlier. That's so nice.
My turn, just as I planned. Die already.
Here I come.
So then Huette can come here and... Yeah, and then we get another kudos. Oh, no!
True, that seemed to work. I've been waiting for this.
That's our first major miss. I mean, it didn't make a big deal, but... It's like, it might be the first time we've missed, period. And we get no reward from that, but we do get kudos and 50 money. It's just once per battle is the way it worded it. So once per battle, and then we can like pretty sure it's once per battle. Did we? No, we're at 48. We got to get 50. Let's see. Okay, so you can do them multiple times. We could get fiber, we could get iron. Like, is this how many characters in total are in the game? Because if there's a bunch of characters, like more than what's on this one page, that'll be kind of crazy. Because, yeah, we don't even have any iron at all. But I think that one in there was for fiber. And fiber's good for, like... Huette. Huette is really good. So I probably want to save the fiber for her. There are 30 playable characters in total. Jesus. But like 22 per playthrough. Okay. That's still kind of crazy.
Greetings and welcome, Lord Serenoa and Lady Frederica. My name is Jerome. I bid you welcome on behalf of the Roselle. And congratulations on your engagement, as well as assuming lordship of your house.
You have my gratitude. We hope you will continue to lend your support to House Wolfort.
You have my word. I owe your Lord Father a great debt. Though even were that not the case, you are engaged to one of our own in Lady Frederica. Few things could bring us more joy. We shall make the finest dress you have ever seen.
On that subject, I have one humble request. I would like to incorporate this pendant into the design.
The pendant you're never without.
'Tis one of a kind, left to me by my late mother. She was one of the Rosellan refugees who fled Hyzant during the war and found her way to Esfrost. In a twist of fate, she fell in love with the former Archduke, and thus was I born. In secret, of course. After I was born, she was sent back to Hyzant, where she met her end.
I see why it never leaves you. Pray fashion the dress in this pendant's image.
It shall be done, my lord. Let us delay no further. Lady Frederica, please step inside, that we may take your measurements.
Thank you kindly.
The measurements may take some time, Lord Serenoa. Perhaps you'd care to take a stroll and see the village while you wait.
I'd very much like that. Thank you.
Perhaps I'll have a look around the village to get to know its people while they're taking her measurements. Cool. I wish we could honestly just play the dress-up game. Do some fashion strategy. That'd be fun. Okay, let's just try to go through everything in here in order. We came to this land in the midst of the Salt Iron War, desperate to escape Hyzant's extraordinary cruelty. Your father then granted us asylum in our hour of need, shielding us from further harm. Let's see. I intend to honor that. Let us work together and make this land a prosperous one for your people. Burn the village down. I cannot thank you enough for those kind words. May they be a beacon of hope for generations to come. We will do in our power to make it so. Father granted the Roselle asylum for our lands. Though they once hailed from Hyzant, they are now much a part of Wolfort domain as anywhere else. Your hair certainly does make you stand out, my lord. We don't get many visitors to our fair village. I pray today's hunt goes well. I'd love to fetch a fine pelt for House Wolfort. Okay, anything over here? Oh! We must be strong and vigilant if we are to maintain the peace we have enjoyed on these lands. Ah, treasure. Let's steal stuff from their village too while we're at it. I love stealing. We've made our home here in the valley in the hopes we'd not be discovered. Use the lay of the land to our advantage, like. I see another glowy bit over here. Nah. This will be a bit longer taking Lady Frederica's measurements. Please have a look around the village in the meanwhile. Wait. Yes. I'm glad we can find, like, simple items lying around, so I don't have to pay to keep those stocks up. This village is like 2 brick houses. It's the classic RPG village problem. It's no fun staying in the village all the time. I want to go play somewhere else. The mother gets mad at me if I go too far. Nah, that's definitely a lie. You'll be able to venture further afield when you're older, and when the day comes, I'll show you both around the domain myself. Wow, really? I want to see the big ships in the harbor. You have my word. Well, look at all the ships you like. Just do as your mother says for now. I will. Ooh, I can't wait to grow up. Though we may be under House Wolfort's protection, we dare not leave the village. The goddess faithful will haul us straight back to the source if they catch sight of us. Shit is fucked up in this realm. Alright, let's I think that was everyone. And I think we got all the potential items. Wait. Oh no, that's just for that ladder. Or wait, I don't think we talked to that guy up there, did we? No, I think we might have, but I guess we'll find out. The controls are very weird the way you snap onto things. Yeah, we did. That was the guy who had like kind of the weird ending to that sentence. Surely they'll have finished taking her measurements by now. Oh, are you done yet? Meanwhile, yes, we are on subscriber only mode. At least we should be, Speedy, because it's the most easy way I've found to be able to handle bots. Is whenever I have subscriber mode only on for like, you must be subscribed for 1 minute, never have bot issues.
Oh? Well, if you are so interested in international affairs, then I have a fitting role for you to play. You will oversee the Grand Norzelian mines.
Father, it would be a privilege.
I fear that punishment would provoke no reflection, and so I would rather put your energies to work for the kingdom.
I shan't let you down, Father.
I am not blind to your feelings, my son. I understand that my methods vex you. Nevertheless, I ask that you stay out of harm's way, and give me no reason to worry.
Of course.
Mining is grueling, thankless work. Show the miners the appreciation they deserve.
I shall. You have my word.
The necessary provisions have been arranged, Your Highness. You are to deliver them to Dragan.
Father, may I bring Lord Wolfort? It is his job to oversee the operation after all. And his closeness with Dragan may engender goodwill.
I know you trust him a great deal, Roland. But I would remind you that his betrothal now binds him to Esfrost. You would do well to be wary of any move he or his house might make.
So you share Franny's views on the matter. Nevertheless, Serenoa is a friend I could never hope to replace. A friend I trust no matter your opinion of him.
Concerning words, Your Highness, House Wolfort must be subject to the same scrutiny as any other.
Roland.
Yeah, it's just too damn bad, Speedy. Everyone's gonna know you're a subscriber.
Bring these tidings to Gustadolf at once.
And I relish the knowledge.
Is that everyone? Good. I have important news for all of you. What you see before you is to be seized by the Duchy of Esfrost. You shall not speak of this beyond those in present company. Any who do will be punished to the fullest extent of the law.
But, Lord Dragan, are not the resources we mine destined to be shared among nations?
This matter is not up to debate.
People will know you subscribe to Vopper. That is so... Wow, what is YouTube trying to say? Man, that is disrespectful.
And so I ask this of you. Stand with me as I lead this great realm into a new era.
You risk much giving us these orders. I shall do exactly as you say.
I can't wait to eat some ramen later.
I have already sent the Archduke a letter informing him of our find. When I am appointed Prime Minister, I promise to reward you all handsomely for delivering me such a boon.
You are to be Prime Minister?
Or Ambassador to Glenbrook, perhaps. Time will tell. Either way, with this I shall make my mark. And do what neither father nor Gustadolf ever could.
Literally nothing good, Starry's Light.
What news
The
from
brick
Japan, dear
Maruchan ramen. I'm just gonna dump it in a pot of boiling water, and man, it's gonna taste
Do you
good.
take him at his word?
I have no choice. The spy I sent to shadow him corroborates his report.
And? What are his demands?
He wishes to be named Prime Minister in exchange for secreting it away to Esfrost. Negotiations with Glenbrook are in the offing, should I refuse.
So he means to threaten you?
He is stronger than I believed him to be. Certainly what he has uncovered is worth the price he asks. What would you do, were you me?
Keep the secret safe, naturally. Did you not send a spy for this very reason? Surely expected this would happen.
I did, and they have been issued emergency orders.
Then leave the rest to me. I shall depart at once.
How fortunate I am to have a brother who knows me so well. Ah, Dragan, you will rue the day you dared place Glenbrook beside me on the scales of your feeble judgment. I hand down the orders. Yield or be crushed beneath my heel.
Yeah, I'd recommend the demo. I actually think this game is quite fun now. The beginning is rough, but the gameplay itself, I think, is actually really fun so far. So far, I've had a ton of fun with the gameplay.
The dress measurements are finished at last. I applaud your patience.
Is it exactly as you hoped?
It is indeed. I can hardly wait to see it finished.
This sounds exactly
I'm
like
glad
one
to
of the
hear it.
songs in Octopath Traveler. There's that really, really good guitar song in Octopath, and this sounds almost exactly the same, at least from my memory.
Prince Roland. And Huette besides. What brings you here?
We were looking for
And slow guitar music kind of can get you fucked up a little bit. Like it's, I don't know if there's a more, for me at least, slow guitar music sounds more like melancholic and nostalgic than anything else I know of. As far as music goes, at least for me.
Seeing as you will be overseeing the mining operations.
It's just
We
so.
can present Dragan with the gifts we procured abroad.
a fine opportunity.
It's
to
just
get to
such a
know the man
lonely
better.
sound.
He is quite talented, is he not?
He is a man with
I
grand
associate
visions
it
for the
strongly
future.
with
Much
dusk,
is certain.
with that
I shall
orange
tell you more of him
sunset as
along the
it's
way.
slowly fading
But let
over
us
the
waste not
horizon.
One moment more. To the mines.
I'll
Just
have the dress
early
ready in
enough
time for the ceremony,
to where you
Lord.
still feel like you have time left,
have
but
my
you
thanks,
know almost
Jerome.
everything is gone for the day. And then they pair it with those strings. That's nice.
Serenoa and Frederica journey to the Rosellan village so she may be fitted for her wedding gown. The young lord gains an unexpected moment of quietude while he waits.
Slow guitar thing in here.
Roland soon arrives with orders from King Regna to inspect the Grand Norzellian mines, where Dragan has made great progress.
Guitars have good wood feel. Just outstanding wood feel. I wouldn't say that to anyone publicly, you know. I certainly would privately, though, you know, like if... Now, it's kind of a weird thing to say to somebody. They got good wood feel.
How will Gustadolf respond to my offer? I should think there's but one logical answer. Should he refuse for some reason, I will need Father's aid. I must apprise him of the situation.
Lord Dragan, Prince Roland is here from the Crown City.
What's this? Prince Roland and my friends of House Wolfort. To what do I owe the honor?
Apologies for the sudden nature of our visit, Dragan. I have come on Father's orders to offer our sincere gratitude, as well as to observe the mining operation.
Splendid! The miners will no doubt be heartened by your Highness's presence.
Does the mining continue apace?
Indeed it does. There are no problems to report. And what of your trip abroad, Lord Serenoa?
It was most enlightening indeed. We even brought something for you. I do hope it's to your liking.
Oh god.
Portrait of the goddess herself. Drawn with...
Dragon sounds like linking.
It is.
You know what he kind of does? I just too much associating him with Drunk Dragon right now.
This gift would fetch unfathomable value in the duchy. I cannot thank you enough.
It is enough to see you happy.
I am glad our deliberations were not in vain.
You can hear the disingenuous
I believe it was you
tones in
who
his
said the
voice.
future is in the hands of the ardent youth. We are of like
He's
mind.
such a scumbag. Not Dragon, Link.
Indeed. That future is close at hand. I suspect we will reach across the border and ask for your cooperation in due course.
I saw on Twitter where Link said that he had beaten this game already, which is insanity. Because I remember seeing this game's like 40 hours long or something.
I was thinking I might examine the quarry.
So it'll take me like
One of the
a
tunnels
long
caved
time to
in
beat
but
this
few
game.
days ago.
A lot of
I
streams.
would advise against entering just now.
Did you not assure us moments ago that the mining continues apace?
The miners are working to repair the damage as we speak. It is simply too soon to allow you inside.
Was it caused by a blast?
It was, in fact. We were perhaps a bit overzealous in attempting to remove some of the bedrock.
I had no idea your explosives were so powerful.
That's what happens when you play on easy and skip dialogue.
I would love to tell you, Your
Very
Highness,
easy.
but I'm afraid we must keep some of our secrets. What I can say is that salt is a vital ingredient.
Surely you jest.
I thought you'd be surprised. I could scarcely believe it myself at first. A gargantuan tome in the archives opened my eyes to the many uses for salt, beyond seasoning our daily dishes. And now I pass what I've learned to you, Lord Serenoa, as a token of my gratitude for your visit.
The power of salt.
'Tis a compendium of my research on the uses of salt. I encourage you to peruse it at your leisure.
I most certainly shall. 'Tis a most valuable gift.
Fascinating indeed. I too would like to read it when you are through, my lord.
I look forward to hearing your impressions.
At any rate, I see the sun hangs low. Shall we save a tour of the mine for the morrow?
Yes, perhaps that would be best.
Yes, of course. I shall prepare entertainment and lodgings for your party at once.
The power of salt that you when you play FE5. Man, that was such a salty playthrough. Everyone involved was salt all the time. I was salt. You were salt. Nin was salt. Actually, I don't know if Nin was because he never played the game. So it is so weird that they keep saying that the thing about salt is that it's not, believe it or not, salt is not just to season our food, because realistically and immersion wise, you think the focus on salt would be salt as a preservative, because that's historically why salt has been a valuable resource, not as its ability to make food taste better, but to make food last, so that, you know, a society or a civilization can actually work. So that's kind of, it's kind of weird that, like, because if you had a society where it's like, if If you had two warring civilizations where on one hand it's like we have iron and the other ones we can season our food, you know who's wrecking house in that. It's the people that got the iron, absolutely. Like, that's so weird. But I guess they were figuring because most people think of salt as a seasoning. So yeah, salt is involved in so much stuff. But like the fact that at a very basic level it is necessary to have enough food for a civilization to run should be like the important thing they hammer here. The mines appear to be operating apace. Perhaps I'll survey the operation more closely until my bedding is ready. And I almost read that as my breeding is ready. That's a very different game. Yeah, like that's the thing that gets me, Lolo, about it is not that like they're only talking about salt as like a seasoning, but that they're equating it equally with iron when, you know, if that is the primary function of salt, then those are just simply not true, because nobody would ever say iron. You know, a civilization lacking paprika ain't going to war with the civilization lacking iron and losing. Like, if you've got the iron and the other places just got, you know, cayenne pepper, you're gonna wipe the floor with them 10 out of 10 times. I've come to deliver lunch to my husband and his fellow miners. They eat like horses, and yet I still manage to make too much. But if it's like food preservatives, then it's actually like a real problem, because then you're not able to sustain your food outside of the harvest seasons. We'll be sending the iron we mine here to the consortium. They'll want to account for it all, as they do with the salt and all else. The mine here is under the jurisdiction of Clarice. Never met a thing he couldn't sell, that one. Oh yeah, I was right to come here with you. I do believe we succeeded in lowering Dragon's guard. It gladdens me to see a healthy contingent of miners from the duchy alongside your brethren from Glenbook. Lord Dragon's father, Minister Svarog, is as capable a man as the Archduke himself. By all rights, he should be the nation's prime minister, and yet he's performing glorified border duty in the middle of nowhere. I can't imagine he's happy about it. Svarog, that's Frederica's uncle. If Minister Svarog is indeed as capable as the miner would have me believe, how did he end up steward of Twinsgate? Afrost is hard at work building a rail car that will transport the ore we take from the mines. Can you imagine how much more efficient that will make the process? Well, that's the thing. That's why that other country, they don't got that, because their religious texts don't talk about efficiency and profit. I never expected Prince Roland and the Lord of House Wolford himself to grease us with his presence. It might be an arranged marriage, but at least I have maidens. Salt just code for drugs. Now that I would believe. Must have been a hard journey to get here. The roads to the mines aren't exactly well worn. Watch your step as you return home, my lord. Despite the explosives collapsing on the tunnels, miners appear to be on schedule. I don't know why I am stumbling over more words reading this triangle strategy text than I do normally with like Fire Emblem or something that I have to read. I don't know if it's just because I'm not practiced right now, or if it's something about the font, but like this is getting my dyslexia super bad right now. Running a mine, let alone one owned by 3 nations, is no easy task. The lack of unrest is a credit to Lord Dragon's leadership. To that end, indulge me with a hypothetical. Suppose you led this operation and an incident occurred. How would you respond? Could be the sentence structure is awkward as well. That is another problem, is that some of these sentences are worded in ways that make sense when you read them, but not when you speak them, if that makes sense. I remember one of the things that's been most important to me, a lesson for how I do my video essays and for, I guess, writing in general in that way was that I took a class in college where we had to make a podcast, and we had to script it out. It had to be a scripted podcast, and like mostly scripted, and so I did that. And that podcast does exist out there, but I'm not sharing the link to it. And one of the things that was talked about was that, like, your writing has to be the way somebody speaks. It has to come off naturally. So I really had to shred. I was very much an over punctuator. I loved to make these complicated intertwining sentences, but I had to strip all that out, and that was great practice for the video essays, honestly. They speak so backwards for the novelty of it. Yeah. Linking just released a video like just now. I'll have to go dislike it real quick. I can't comment on his streams because, see, I'm not a subscriber. How to level up fast in Triangle Strategy. Shit, I need to watch that. I need to watch that. I would hear of the problems firsthand from the miners themselves. Issuing orders blindly from above leads to chaos. Meet the problem where it lives and deal with it directly. You have a good head on your shoulders and an admirable desire to lead. However, you do not operate in isolation. Hyzant and Afrost will see it as their duty to participate in the mediation process. So it will be up to us to deftly navigate those waters. I shall bear that in mind. Okay, so I think we still need to get up and around over here. The future is what we make of it, Lord Serenoa. May the partnership with your house prove long and fruitful. As I see it, the miners are merely the beginning. We have much work to do, and I pray I can count on your assistance going forward. I would never trust the word of a YouTuber. I definitely wouldn't either, Lolo. YouTubers, we're a little shifty. We're suspicious. We're out to get you. I understand a few fights broke out between the miners of Afrost and Glenbrook at first, but such is bound to happen when the two nations come together. Thankfully, they've learned to communicate. Now everything is progressing. Missed that last word. Added mining schedule to notes. Oh shit, I missed an item down there. Let's go snag that bad boy. See what it is. Probably maybe some healing pellets or something. Something nice. Oh, large HP recovery pellet. Hell yeah, that's like a $300 item, and we just took it from that poor man. Let's see what the deep lore's got. So path traveled. Okay, so yeah, this is interesting. I wonder how this holds over. This is very much like the Radiant Historia style thing. So I am curious to see. So it looks like everything converges back for chapter 4. Interesting, interesting. I wonder if they do kind of keep a running thing that you can go look at. Mining schedule. Don't really care about that. So not going to read it. The mine itself is larger than I imagined. I believe my hawk could fly cleanly through its tunnels. Only miners past this point. We're clearing rubble from the collapsed tunnel. The rest may be unstable as a result. We cannot risk letting anyone through. Ooh. Vanguard Scarf. What is a Vanguard Scarf? Guarantees first action at the start of battle. That's interesting. I wonder if I should put that on a really slow character. Like Eridon, put it on him, and then that would give him an extra move to kind of get out there and get his, that one power up that gives him the +1 movement. Get it out there quick. I've been teaching the others, or give it to Huette. She could just go out there and blind someone really fast. That's so gross. That's so disgusting. Benedict is a good pick. Immediate buff. That's a lot. There's a lot of things you could do with that. You could do an immediate debuff with Huette. You could do an immediate buff with Benedict. You could do some Fury setups and stuff. Wow, that's really good. I've been teaching the others what I gleaned from all that reading I did in the archives. We'll master the Frosty techniques, my lord. There's no shortage of practice down in the mines. It's hard labor mining. I tell you, I don't see man here that wouldn't want my own army if it came to it. Oh, 450 bucks? Hell yeah. We paid for the iron we mined, so I better break off a big chunk of ore, or better yet, find a rich vein. We're paid for the iron we find. That's fucked up. Everything appears to be in order as I expected. Perhaps my breeding is ready by now. Oh. Shit. Oh shit, it's battle time. Pizza time. So let's go to the encampment here. Let's do another one of those. Let's do one of those mental battles here and get some fiber. I'm gonna go refill my water here as the map loads. Okay. Alright, here we go. So. You hate when people use decimate as a synonym for annihilate? They mean different things. Like, what? Does the map end when 1 out of every 10 enemies is dead? Decimate the enemy forces. Wait, does decimate mean... Does decimate actually mean kill 1/10 of something? Because that's wild if it does. I never knew that. I mean, it has... Dessa, it does have that root word. There's an old Roman military... Okay, it does. That's crazy. But see, decimate is a word, it sounds more than that. Like, that definition doesn't fit the sound of the word decimate. Decimate, it just sounds like it's one step below annihilation. The men drew lots and 1 in every 10 were put to death. That's fucked up. Wow, that's fucked up. That's wild. Imagine doing that shit. And that is also true, Lolo, linguistically. If people use decimate to say annihilate, and that's what everybody says it means, and that's what it means, because words only have meaning insofar as we agree to their meaning. So I don't really know who I want to have go first. We got Benedict. Yeah, let's have Benedict go first. Let's try that. Vanguard Scarf, that's broken. So let's see, who can we bring? We can bring 6 people.
To battle?
Okay.
With pleasure.
So we want people that are about to hit those important skills, I think. I want Benedict. I want Huette. Honestly, we can probably do without Serenoa. He sucks. Let's bring Roland. Because what we need to do is we need to clobber the shit out of these maps, like certain sides of this map. So I'm thinking we'll have him parked up by the lake here in the middle. We'll have Eredor there. Benedict is going to hit us with like, I don't know if this is a good idea, but I'm going to try it just for fun. So let's make a quick save here. So can I actually, can I change the, okay, so I could change the settings, the difficulty at literally any time. Ooh, cheese puff. Forgot I had a cheese puff thing sitting right here. Let me grab a couple of these cheese balls real quick here.
I see a path to victory.
That's pretty good. That's so broken that he can just do this.
I have your back.
Ready for more.
Okay, so we can have Benedict move.
Time to work.
That was good shit right there. Let's poison this fucker right here.
This'll hurt.
What? Oh, it is at 82. We are at a height disadvantage, but we got him poisoned, and that's all that matters. I'm excited for... No, not Roland. Okay, he barely taking damage. Roland, thick boy.
For victory.
For victory! Let's try Rush. That's a good move.
Brace yourself.
That's good shit. I forgot Nin's thing that you should always back face the wall. Damn. Take an L after L after L. Oh, look at that. That's money.
Take that.
No!
Yes.
I'm missing shit now. This is not okay.
You won't beat me.
This is no good. We gotta provoke these guys. Get them furied. Okay. Well, at least we got one of the guys on us. That's a good point. We did get kudos, and we only needed 2 more kudos to afford another Keisto. And we can give the rod now.
I see a path to victory.
Let's see, we put some Raging Beast on Anna here.
I have your back.
You have my thanks.
Don't know why I attacked with Gila, but or Gila or whatever. Cause she's dead now. Oh, she's so dead. That's rough, buddy.
Orders? I'm sorry.
Suffer.
God, again, the fact that I could just go around here and then we just... Okay, we got everyone poisoned now. That's just ridiculous. It's so silly.
For victory.
And then this guy will... You know, I don't know if he'll die. Who's someone that will die? Okay, this... Okay, we can set up this person to die from their poison at least.
We win.
Here I come.
Hell yeah.
From this range.
Nice. And we got the spoils. Man, the drums of war are beating right now. Ooh, crit for 3. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing that that's all they were able to pull off.
Come at me.
Now, this is just, we got to start actually beating these guys down, I think. Start to actually put, like, damage. Man, that sucks about Gila, though, because I would have liked to... She was so close to level 5.
I shall try my level best.
Gotta break out that cane sword, of course. Oh, it's so cool.
Time to work.
Sure what the game plan here is gonna be. See, this guy's poisoned. I think we... Because I don't think we can't throw the knife. Because we get blocked there. I think we can throw poison from right here. Yes.
You won't escape.
And then we can Iron Dagger. Just like regular dudes now.
My turn.
Train only women. Fire Emblem Fates. Oh, that would be kind of funny if that would be a good game. Fire Emblem Fates. I hope they make that one. Let's see. Deal physical damage in a straight line of 2. So wait, will it damage both of them? Oh, it does. That's badass. That's badass right there. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's so cool.
Darkness engulfs you.
This kind of sucks because I think poor Anna
A wasted effort.
might be done for.
I've been waiting for this.
Just maybe. Actually, yeah, if we could kill this bandit bruiser, that'll actually free up a lot of opportunity for Roland to get in and do a ton of damage.
Away!
Ability learned, steal back. Decreases damage when being hit from behind. Okay, and that's just always active. Heck yeah.
I shall try my level best.
Roland needs a... Let's give a quick Raging Beast to Roland here.
It is time to strike.
Was that the regular lance attack? Yes, that was the regular lance attack that hit twice. Nice. Okay, so wasted.
Suffer.
My turn.
Huh, interesting move there, but we can now rush. Yes.
I will go through if I must.
That's so cool. Love that move. Hate that it uses so much TP, but it's honestly pretty powerful because it's like extra movement and it's can attack 3 people at once. Like, it's crazy good. Actually, let's try to kill the guys who are more at risk of... Yeah, so this guy will attack before the other, so let's knock out that guy.
I've been waiting for this.
And then, yeah, now that guy just falls easily too. Okay, yeah, we got this wrapped up. Nice.
There is no mercy on the battlefield.
Ooh, let's get some kudos.
My turn.
Get one for the high ground, get one for the follow-up attack. That lightning is going crazy outside now. I love it.
I need a healer.
I don't care. Gila died. Like, it's just the way that it is. I feel like Gila's died now on both of these mental maps.
Allow me.
For victory! Be gone!
Together.
Okay, we gotta... Wow. Okay, we got to get the spoils of war. Because the drums of war are beating and we need the spoils of it. If I'm liking this, you'd recommend giving Tactics Ogre a playthrough at some point, similar style of tactics games. I've heard Tactics Ogre is very good, so I definitely want to give that a try at some point.
I'll take you on. You're done.
I struck true.
Is Tactics Ogre like a series or is it just one game? Because I have no idea.
It is time to strike.
This is...
Wow, what a coward.
I was prepared for this.
Let's try out one of these. I can't believe I keep forgetting that we can do that, because it is really, really good.
You won't escape. Time to take flight.
Does that count as a back attack?
This ends now.
Does not. But we attack from a safe zone for more kudos. There's spoils over there. No! When did I kill someone over there? Oh, iron. Nice. Tactics Ogre is a spinoff of Ogre Battle. It has 2 games, Let Us Cling Together, and the one for the GBA whose name escapes you. Knight of Lotus. Okay. Don't be a stranger. I'll be around. Okay. So we picked up iron, which is like useless, but we now have enough kudos to buy another Keistis. So we can take advantage of having multiple points now. So restore is recover an ally's HP by 50%, heal their status elements and their lowered stats back to normal, and critical blow. Which one of these is better? A free 50% heal or an automatic crit? Because crits are strong, but they don't seem that strong. Like, so they seem fairly equal. Like, if this was like a Fire Emblem crit where it's ×3, I would absolutely take this, but... Let me think about this over 2 cheese puffs. Now that's good shit. You got the heal. Lolo, maybe it's because you've done an Iron Man of a 0% growth Thracia, but I just assume you know what you're talking about. So let's go with the heal. Until next time, I'll be around. So, again, we don't have anyone that we can actually do anything with. Because we would need 1 more fiber for Coriolanus over here, and we would need an iron for Roland, and I definitely want Like, Roland now especially seems really good because his abilities let him just attack multiple people at once. Like, it's sort of niche, but because of his high movement, he can create those situations much more easily than some other characters that have those kind of niche options. And he has those options, though. Like, someone like Serenoa, he doesn't. He can't attack multiple people at once. So even though it's you have to position just right for Roland to be able to do it, he can still do it. Physical defense by 2. Did I say 0% growth? I didn't mean that. I just meant Iron Man. But we'll say 0% growth. Make it sound even more intense. Just, it's all marketing. I want to buy something here. What do I want? Like, I feel like you can't go wrong with defense ring. Magic defense is kind of depends on the map. So maybe I'll save the money. Ooh, that lightning and that thunder got me feeling something weird. Maybe I'll wait. I'll see what this next map has to offer, and then we'll pick one up. That's what I think we'll probably do. But with that, that's where I'm probably gonna call it in for today. We are 6.5 hours in. It does not feel like feels like it's been much longer. But it's been fun. So I hope you all have a great rest of your day. I'm gonna go make me some of that delicious ramen that I got sitting downstairs in the cabinet. Do I have cabinets downstairs? Yes, I do have cabinets. It's a pantry that I don't have. Yeah, I'm gonna go have fun with that. But you all have a great rest of your Sunday, and I will see you all on probably Thursday or something. Oh fuck! Oh fuck! That scared me. Oh shit! That was a lightning bolt, and it hit down right down the street. I didn't see the contact point, but I saw that shit big. And I see the area where it hit. Kabloom. Kablammer. Man, I don't do lightning. I don't do lightning. Lightning scares the fuck out of me. I like thunder. So it was very traumatizing to learn that they're the same thing. But anyway, I shall see you all next time. Bye-bye. Wait, random question. I want to know if there's an answer to this. It doesn't thunder and lightning when it snows. Why is that? Why is that? That's what I need to look that up. Or maybe it does and I just never noticed. All right, I'll see you all next time.